Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and the one place you get to see Lava Cocoon live in person. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, except for this Monday, where I finally get to be a 7-foot-tall woman who's also a spider named Clover. Catch us at 7 again on Monday for One Piece Endless Horizons. Then we start with Kat, as always.
I'm Kat. I am playing Laura this evening. And I also get to be a 7-foot-tall woman tomorrow.
Except she's not a spider, so
I'm not a spider. I'm not as cool.
She's now the only just normal person left on the boat.
Hey, quantify normal.
Not a groundhog.
Okay, thick boy.
You can
Yeah,
also
not a
post it on
freaking
your
nugget.
hat, like
Hey.
Looney Tunes. Anyways, hello everyone. I'm Odin. I play Dahlia. I'm also the GM for the One Piece Endless Horizon campaign that we do every other Monday. I'm looking forward to this Monday because I get to see you all face the horrible, horrible people that I have made.
Oh,
We will
Lord.
Hey,
feel
as
no
long as they
issues.
aren't Delafruit users.
We already know
loved
some of
last
them are.
session. If you haven't seen it, check it out if it's still up. It's going to be gone, I think, soon, but y'all were so uncomfortable with how just evil I made these people. The conversations you had to have with them.
I mean, normally I look for redeeming qualities in people, but damn.
Once y'all own slaves, I'm done looking.
Man, they're just
Yeah,
evil
it's
on
not
me.
great.
And Maicha.
That is not my name. I am Micah.
That's not your name either, technically.
Yeah, that's not your name either.
No, it is. It's my middle name, so shut your mouth.
Mm,
Anyways, I'm
Hey,
Micah.
Jamaica.
No, stop. Anyways, I'm Micah. In this game, I'm Yordrick the Warlock Turtle. In the Monday and the One Piece game, I am Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the Groundhog Mink Gunslinger. Soon to be backline bombardment. I'm gonna try to avoid getting in the front lines as much as possible on Monday.
I would say me too if I wasn't a spider.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Selkis. I play Peleus. I unfortunately don't get to play a 7-foot-tall woman on Monday. Very sad. But it's okay because I got to shoot another player last session, so that was pretty great.
Did they survive?
Yo, so did I.
Hi guys, I'm Toma. I play Scrap. He's a little kobold alchemist, just like everybody wishes they were. You all know it.
I do.
And on every other Monday, I play the slightly shorter than 7-foot-tall woman, Suru, who is gonna be the ship's doctor, probably. I don't know. It depends on if they scare her off.
Clover's cooking, and Suru's doctoring. Yeah-yo, yeah-yo. And now, Toma, back to you. What the hell happened?
Well, last session started off with the group discussing some last-minute plans and Scrap handing out some poisons and potions. Don't get those swapped. The group then assaulted the fort in earnest, managing to sneak up on them enough to get inside effective range before being fired upon, where the fight began. During the fight, Scrap heroically almost died taking out the cult magician that was causing problems for the team, but was saved by Yordrick, allowing him to narrowly survive as Dahlia turned into some kind of crazy fox-masked celestial entity and evaporated all the enemies. And then Yordrick and Peleus were a little bit too threatening, as apparently they also started evaporating and had to deal with Dahlia before Dahlia dealt with them. causing Dahlia to put themselves into a crazy lava cocoon, wherein Scrap promptly started making marshmallows, which apparently upset Flora, I guess. I don't know. It seems like her problem. And now I guess we're gonna have to go in and figure out what the fuck's going on with Dahlia and probably get yelled at.
Take a reroll, and hopefully, it's not impossible, but 3 people almost died last session. Let's not do that, but again, I can make it happen. Micah, I'm just gonna peek behind the curtain for you. That was not supposed to be a difficult fight.
I didn't hear no bell.
I am just Mike, I almost killed you with regular boars. Test me.
No, you almost killed me with
Yeah, no, the
20.
real enemy there was all of the crits that we got hit with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that last boar that was the true survivor.
That was a
My
crit
biggest thing,
magnet
because
last
I did have
session.
to go back and check for my health. My biggest chunk went out from that nat 20 spear attack, which did 26 damage, which was about half of my health, mind
Yeah,
you.
no, this group really needs to learn focus targeting.
But I wanted to get the guy over the wall. He tried to run away.
We need to start removing threats.
I like throwing wave after wave of disposable idiots. So, let's see who resumes us. Let me get the yellow D4, as always.
Where the
Oh,
hell
Sorry,
am
these
I?
there we
sticks.
go. I'll get a beer.
Do what you do. What the hell, Ren? Fair die?
It's fucking weighted, my guy. Oh,
Oh, that's right. I went to the Ren Fair on Sunday last week.
Oh.
I
is
got
it
to-
me again, boss?
It is.
I'm tired, boss.
It's to suck. I've offered you many times, do we switch out dice? You said gamble.
No, it's a running gag at this point.
Mike, I got to see Shock the Whipper in person.
Oh, well, he's apparently going to
Other
be
chat.
over here.
Alright.
in Louisiana.
Guys, other chat.
Yep. So how late is it currently? I believe.
I'm going to
A long
say... I will call this a 4:30 after your short rest.
Okay. 4:30 in the morning or 4:30 at night
In the
or eve?
in the PM after your...
yes.
In the
evening
PM.
food.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the boom.
Boom.
Specify that. Okay. Alright, well, after kind of dusting myself off and patching myself up after all that shit, I'm going to start packing up some smaller things in the corner. Just whatever loose bits I had that flew off me in the fight. Okay, so we need that scroll, right?
Yeah, probably as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Is Scrap still making marshmallows?
Scrap, you still making marshmallows?
If there are still marshmallows, we are still by the cocoon, and we have not been yelled at yet for it. Yes.
I think you have a whole bag of them, so...
Yep.
Then yeah, he making some marshmallows.
Okay. Scrap,
Ah.
can you make your marshmallows in a moment? Would you mind taking care of that altar with a couple of bombs, maybe?
She just looks over at the altar. Didn't you already knock everything off of it?
It's still an altar. It's still a solid stone slab. It holds some significance. It's better to get rid of it.
He shrugs and noms the marshmallow off the stick that he had, but it's only like half cooked. Just gonna walk over and
Alright.
just throw a couple bombs at the altar, I guess.
How many you got left, Chief?
Yes.
Yes.
I used 2 of my 20.
Okay, yeah, it'll take you 5 to truly just Exodia obliterate this thing.
He was too busy with the poop.
Like,
knife that
if you
time.
use 5, no trace.
Yeah, just throw. If I really wanted to, I could just have everyone throw them. But...
Okay.
He can also either just like stack them over there and throw one more if
Yeah,
that's
you-
faster.
Yeah, you just place 4 on there, throw one more, and
Yeah,
Aldrich?
he throws it, and then after it explodes, he goes, "Huh? I probably should have told you guys to take cover before I did that." He shrugs.
you are now
Oh,
covered in
son.
gravel. Or at least pelted with gravel.
Yordrick, you're looking the best out of everyone here. Why don't you stay here with the rest of them and keep watch? I'm going to go and try and run back to Illyria.
Okay then.
I'll get there, grab the scroll, probably take a breather while I'm there, and then be back here. Hopefully you guys can stay with Dahlia and make sure she stays safe, alright?
You got it, Chief. He sticks another marshmallow on his thing.
Scrap?
So, Peleus, you can get there and back in one day,
Okay.
but we've discussed how this works.
I believe so, isn't it?
Yes, you'll
around
be
what I said?
sprinting and through the night. So that is
Yep.
going to be 2 exhaustion points when you get back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me pull up the notes.
As you guys just see Peleus stretch, and he drops anything he doesn't need and takes off.
I'm
And
just
you're going to get
imagining-
a sending scroll?
Yep. Because that's the only way we have, because Dolly's the only one who knows sending, so that's our only way to contact her grandfather.
As he runs off, I'm just imagining the run from the into the redone Justice League movie with the Flash.
I'm just imagining that dude who does all of the TikTok memes of him running after people.
Oh, with the song we can't sing.
Yeah.
As he runs off, Yordrick just looks towards you, Flora. You know, next time we have a break, you should really look into possibly learning that spell and putting it in your book.
Crap, now having a marshmallow in his mouth again. I think she should just learn it with the scroll we get back.
Well, I mean, that in itself would take time, I believe. I believe this is a bit of a pressing matter.
I feel like Dahlia maybe should have thought this through before making this her emergency action.
Who's to say that she even knew this would happen?
Considering this seems to be connected to the whole celestial bits of her,
Well,
likely not at all.
I think I'm more so mean, like, if her emergency action is going to be contacting her grandpa, maybe she should have shored up someone else knowing how to contact him.
Well, we can't always rely on Dahlia to think of everything.
Yeah, but this is kind of her specific emergency procedure.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing me that she's at fault for this in any way right now.
Okay, so imagine this gestures at the cocoon isn't what happened. Imagine she just got knocked out and was in a coma. She's still the only person that knows sending. My point still stands that she should have made sure someone else knew sending if she was making this her emergency procedure.
Redundancies.
Yes.
If you say so.
Do you want a marshmallow?
No, I don't want a marshmallow that is... Okay. No.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
You must vocalize your words if you want yourself to be understood.
If I'm being honest, Scrap, I think what you're doing with the marshmallows right now, a little bit disrespectful.
He looks over at the cocoon in the back of you, and then at the marshmallow, then the cocoon. Would you rather I make a fire out of some of the chairs?
Yes, if you want roasted marshmallows, go make a fire. You don't have to use the cocoon that Dahlia's in and that we still aren't 100% certain she's even alive within, so...
Well, no, but I know she's alive.
You sensed energy coming from it.
I sensed a being in there that is part celestial and part elemental. So, by some manner of definition, she is alive. As with cocoons, it seems that she might be under a form of metamorphosis, possibly? Or an internal struggle. Possibly both.
Well, let's just hope that the Dahlia that we know and love comes out of that thing.
Jokes. Damn it.
Yordrick pulls out of his pocket these 2 rings. I'm not quite sure why, but the boar seems to have ingested jewelry. Since I have just a black-white ring and a reflective silver ring.
Maybe they were feeding bodies to them and didn't check for jewelry.
Possibly. I'm gonna just try to fit them on my finger and see how they look next to my silver ring.
They do stretch to fit. Your silver ring is a lot more, like the one that you just put on is a lot more reflective and shiny.
Would I identify that as, oh, that metal's not supposed to do that, that's magic? Hello?
I said yeah.
Just
Oh, I didn't
Just stretch it onto your finger. Wait a second, that's not the tool I usually use for that.
I just sort of put them on and then stare for a second. I believe I've just put on magic rings.
How's that working out for you?
I'm not sure yet.
Now, Micah, I will say, if you want to activate them, simply tell me which one and think, and like concentrate on activate.
I'm gonna turn this way and just sort of... I'm gonna turn away from the other two and just sort of flex my hand, thinking about the silver one.
And you think activate?
Yes.
Okay!
Oh boy.
By the way, after you think activate, the ring does dissolve. That's what that does.
Oh, it's a one-time use?
Yeah, it was a one-timer. The Ring of Mirthful Mimicry. Upon activating this, you gain the ability to mimic the voice and mannerisms of any creature you've spoken to within the last hour. Your impersonation is flawless, so other people think that creature is actually speaking. This effect will last for 5 minutes.
You confuse, amuse, or astound your friends. Once the effect ends, the ring melts into a puddle. Well, okay. Didn't realize it was a one-time use.
You had no way to know.
Just watches the ring dissolves. Okay. I don't think rings are supposed to do that. Noms another marshmallow.
I kind of just look at the metal drip down and fall on the ground, and obviously I can't do your voice, Toma, but just in your own voice of Scrap.
Do your best.
Yeah, no, this isn't how jewelry's supposed to work. And then I just look up at you in confusion.
What the fuck was that? Don't do that.
I don't think I have control over it right now.
Stop it.
You stop it.
You stop it!
Are we just doing the Spider-Man pointing?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
And why are you doing it?
Because you're making comments and I must add rebuttals to them, and this is just a part of the situation.
How long is it going to last?
I didn't know the ring was going to melt. How would I know how long it's going to last?
Okay, maybe we don't do anything with the rings till we know what they do.
Rings? Did you find one too?
Thought I saw a couple of them.
There's two. There's another one on your hand, boy.
Well, no, I mean, I remember someone else got a third one. I don't remember.
Falcus got the third one.
I got the other one,
Okay.
yeah.
That's probably a good idea, but I still don't know how long this is going to last. So we're just kind of stuck like this.
Now, Micah, you can choose to make it sound like anybody you've heard in the last hour.
Including the great Bachelors.
I don't want to sound like Botulas. He's a mouth breather.
I'm
gonna
from the dead.
I'm just gonna look towards. Excuse me. I'm gonna look towards you, Flora, and just unconsciously start mimicking your voice. I don't know how to do, girl. I can't.
Again, do your best.
The funny part is no. What have I done?
Well, come on, Yordrick, I believe in
Just talk a little softer.
Shush. Tell him to stop ridiculing me. I did not know this was going to happen. It was an accident.
entraps, now looking between the two of you.
I'm just staring at him.
What, is there something on my face?
Can you not hear yourself right now?
You know, currently my head is a bit singed, so not really. Everything's just sort of a buzzing and a muffled noise.
You sound just like me.
Blink, blink.
And if I'm being honest, it's kind of funny.
No, I
So you're
wonder
saying
how
your-
much.
You're saying your high-pitched voice is coming out of my mouth.
Yeah,
I bet.
he's like holding back
No.
full-blown laughter.
AJ, is this like hearing yourself in a recording voice for us?
You guys heard your own voices.
I know we've heard our own voices, but we always hear it from our perspective.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. It is literally just like hearing yourself in a recording.
So that explains why Scrap hates it.
My voice isn't that scratchy and screamy.
I will say, peek behind the curtain. That was a level rare item.
And
Really?
it's a one-time use for 5 minutes?
Boy,
Yeah.
that sure would have been useful in the right scenario.
Man,
Yeah,
it's only got, like,
for anyone
myself,
other
too.
than Yordrick, considering he can't change appearances. That, I don't know about that. Anyways.
So, I assume you guys are going to be long resting, so who wants to take watches in what order? Now, you don't have Peleus. I'm just going to put him over here. And you don't have Dahlia.
I'll get my Game Boy.
It's fine. It's fine. Flora can watch for 2 of them because
I
they get up
can.
early.
Never has to take watch. This is new.
We all have dark vision, so we don't have to worry
What?
about that.
You're not going to notice Peleus not being a part of the watch. He never succeeds on the roll anyways.
How, AJ, is the building higher than the walls, or is the walls just higher than the building?
Walls are a little higher than the building.
Okay, so if we were to stand on top of the building, we could see over the walls.
No, well, yeah, if you stood, yes. But you could also just stand right there.
But then we couldn't see like beyond the walls. There's a hole there, and there's
That-
holes.
Micah?
Hmm?
Anything attacking us would have to get over the walls or go through an entrance.
Exactly.
We still want to know before they get up to the entrance.
You can. Don't you have a foldable? Don't you have like an extendo ladder?
That was gonna be the joke. Yordrick was just gonna go over to the building, put his bag down as you just see him start pulling a long ladder out.
We're getting an extendo ladder.
So Yordrick just goes over to the building, puts his bag down, starts extending a ladder up, pulls it all the way out, then lays it against the building. Now we can have a higher vantage point during
It is
our
a
watches.
peaked roof.
Yordrick, do you have a bag of holding?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
the
how,
lamp.
how small does it collapse?
I'd have to look back up the item because it's in the book.
I'll let this slide for now, but next time just like figure out how small it collapses.
Did I?
I mean, I don't know how small it collapses. I just wanted to make the joke.
But moving on, Mike, because again, I'm letting it slide for now. So Yordrick gonna go first, and then Scrap, and then Flora cinches it up.
Yeah.
Yep, I can do that.
Perception checks in order, fellows. Wow, these so funny if things got you in the middle of the night,
17.
considering Flora has no more spell slots.
It's fine.
Yeah, Yordrick told me to sum it up.
Okay,
It's very uncomfortable sitting on a peaked roof.
it's fine. He's already uncomfortable from being singed and stabbed
Yeah.
repeatedly, so
But would she not technically long rest before her watch?
Technically, yeah. Technically, yes.
So I would have the spell slots.
Yeah, only because she's going last.
Mm-hmm.
Even with short rest, you would have arcane recovered, right?
So thought that was an
Yeah.
abjuration thing.
No,
That's an
just
all
what
wizard
they do.
thing.
Yeah, that's their second level thing.
person I've ever seen do it was from Lanny's campaign.
I use it on my wizard all the time, and I also use something very similar on my land druid.
It's one of those funny.
Well,
funny
for
things
your
that-
first watch, you are Mother Hawk watching. Tonight is low key. Nothing happens tonight. Place will be gone until the next day. Because it's one day there, one day back. He's got to rest in between.
And I guess we use some rations.
You gotta use rations. So, unless do you want to skip the day, or does anyone have any new revelations after a night's rest?
Has it cooled down, or is it still hot lava?
Lovely.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I'm just gonna
make...
say, this shows zero sign of cooling down.
Okay, so it'd be a bad idea to meld into stone on it.
No.
You can certainly try.
Yeah,
Would you say that it's hot enough to forge with?
It's hot enough to melt stone. It's way hot enough to melt metal.
Huh. Pretty sure Dahlia's cocoon is hotter than a forge.
That's not...
Actually, no, not even a forge, a crucible. It's hot enough to melt metal, not shape it.
Is it doing anything to the stone around it? Like, is all the stone from the
No,
walls...
it's not spreading either.
George says this as he's putting away that Weckingar's smithing book from under his pillow.
Hey, wait a second. Well, there's still nothing we can really do about it until we get information from her grandfather.
Yeah.
Unless we want to try any kind of tests or experiments with this.
I could try to break it. It might hurt Dahlia, though.
I was about to say, is there a way to do that without messing with the internal part?
AJ, is there any way I could do that with my experiment with sculpting with bombs?
It's not a solid rock cocoon. It's still it is just lava condensed into a shape.
So it's not rock, it is just lava in
It
that
is lava all around.
Huh.
Is it
lava
like
ball.
swirling together, or
It's just holding itself like it's in a gravitational field.
Interesting. I thought this was like hardened outer shell and then pool of lava under it.
It is just.
No, I got the
lava.
vibe it was like, yeah, it's like a fucking orb holding itself together in space, basically, through
Yep.
whatever bullshit.
I'll go ahead and proc another detect evil and good and see what it's looking like inside.
No change.
It's still just fluctuating in the 50-50s for elemental
Yep.
and celestial.
Hmm.
Well, whatever was going on yesterday is still going on today. It has
What if
yet
we got
to-
a really big metal stick and tried to poke it?
I look around, is there a big metal stick? Actually, hold on. Those corrupted guards' spears, were they technically magical considering they were doing...
They don't leave a corpse. They don't leave equipment.
Okay.
They everything about them sort of sloshed into a puddle and got absorbed into the soil.
Okay. I don't know if we have any long metal poles. What are you giggling about?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
I got some obsidian, but it'd probably just melt.
Obsidian is made by lava, so it would probably just melt back down. There was nothing in the stuff we got that could be useful.
That's why I immediately reposted all the stuff you got.
Perfume, wine, spice.
You could open the box.
that a name that we recognize?
You should, if you're taking your notes.
I would have to Control F my notes as a Nox name. Actually, hold on. Did anyone even translate that for us?
One guy who could is not here right now.
Yeah, I don't think you translated, so we don't know what
I
it
think
says.
he said it. I believe he did say what it was before when we first found it.
Azanar is the name of the demon that is like the leader of this cult.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think I actually knew that because y'all would have gotten that name way before I got in, so.
Yeah,
Or no.
I went ahead and Control F my notes and was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been way before I joined when y'all got that name. All the different routes. I don't know.
It is just a black wooden box.
Kind of just looking at the stuff we have.
Surely.
Should we be worried about this
Sister.
box?
I don't know. Have you tried to open it yet?
No, I haven't. We were kind of dead tired after all of that stuff.
What if we open?
Do we want to open it?
Do you have something else to do right now?
If there's a weird orb thing in there, you shouldn't touch it.
Weird orb thing, is that?
You should eat it.
Maybe don't do that.
Just starts crunching on it like he did the coconut cup.
It's just a fucking cabbage.
My cabbages!
Anyway,
Brod was
it-
nice enough to type out everything that was in Dahlia's bags that fell, like, over here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Oy, dear goodness.
Woo, inventory.
Ball bearing, bag of holding, bag of chilling.
Oh, I misread the last part. I thought it said one tiefling.
Finally,
They just
freedom!
stuffed a body in their bag of holding at some
Never
point.
told
In
anyone.
case one of you two dies, we replace it like a light bulb.
Fucking Project Phoenix.
This one burnt out.
One
Oh.
jar.
Hey,
Oh
Dahlia.
no, the urn!
Yeah, the urn is now there. Who is gonna keep the urn safe?
Yeah, no, I'm
I
going
mean,
for
if
that
all the stuff
immediately.
is if all the stuff is in the bag.
I don't remember if Scrap knows what that is.
Yeah, but that's the question. Is
Like,
it just in her
Only
bag?
Dahlia knows.
It is
I think only
the
Dahlia
bag,
Flora
but you
knows.
also know what's in that bag, Flora.
I think one time Scrap like picked it up out of the bag and then immediately put it back.
No, that was Malik.
Oh yeah, it was
yeah.
Malik that did it.
Yeah, also,
know what it was.
I think during Girl Talk, Flora got told what's in that bag.
Oh, I know exactly
Yeah.
what's in there.
Nah, it's fine. We just throw. This is clearly a portal to the fire plane. We just throw the parents' urn into the lava. Fine.
I mean, above game, we could try the unicorn tears.
Wasn't that for a curse though, specifically?
That
It was
works on specifically curses.
like- yeah,
That was
specifically
curses, diseases, and just a
Oh.
cure-all.
So is our Scrap and Yordrick going through her bag?
No.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if it's all in the bag of holding, we would have to turn it inside out and dump everything out, because with bag of holding, you have to know what you're pulling out.
Yeah, we're not going through the bag, but us above game are now knowing what is over there.
Yeah, this is very much just above game talk right now. Because with a bag of holding, you'd have to know what is in to reach in and grab something.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
Mama Dahlia and Papa Dahlia, come forth.
just gonna very carefully reach over and grab Dahlia's bag and hook it to my belt.
Do we think
You're
there's
gonna keep
anything in
that
Dahlia's stuff that may be helpful?
I throw a copper at the magma orb. Peso.
You are now out a penny.
Flora,
Well-
were you gonna say something?
Huh?
It sounded like you were gonna say something. Then Scrap said something about throwing
No.
a penny. Oh, okay.
Well, for the sake of just knowing what we're dealing with, how do we all feel about opening this black box?
It doesn't hurt.
Unless it does.
Not wrong.
It might.
Okay, go ahead and put it on the ground, and then you open it, and he lifts his shovel above his head, and if it's an orb for to talk to a demon, I'll smash it.
Well,
This does
Give
sound
the-
like a reasonable reaction.
Micah, just give the orb a little lick.
if we want,
Give it a little taste.
we can set the box down, and we can all get a good distance away from it, and I can maybe take care of that lock.
Is it locked, AJ?
No.
I thought it was locked. I read black box with a lock on it.
Oh yeah, it does have a small, simple lock.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does not look. The lock itself does not look eldritch or complicated.
Could Yordrik just grab the lock with his hand and break it off?
You ain't that strong. You
Oh.
can't bend steel.
Well, that's-
can-
And I hit it with another lock.
I
you hit it with a
I
shovel,
can take
another
care
rock.
of the lock.
Okay.
Cat can finally cast a spell she's never casted.
Oh, finally.
Yordrik just puts it down on the ground and backs up from it and gestures towards it.
If we wanted to, we could all literally be like 60 feet away. We don't know what's in there. But yeah, I'll use
I hope it's a closet I can beat up.
Okay, as you just hear like the loud crash of a firework, scrap deck save.
Yeah. 17.
Melted copper lands at your feet.
A what copper?
Half melted, still hot.
That's right, because it shoots stuff back from the lava.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as a loud crack of same sound as a firework, 300 feet. The lock falls off and crumbles.
I feel like
Yordrik
I
will,
could have probably accomplished the same thing with my shovel.
more than likely. Yordrik carefully
That's funny.
approaches it and opens the box.
Inside the box is a piece of paper.
Just looks back to the other. It's a piece of paper
Folded.
with a crease in it.
I like the vitriol in that.
I will carefully reach down and unfold the paper.
Okay, I'm not gonna message Selgus on accident.
Oh.
There you go,
Not
Micah.
again.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh. I pull the paper up and just sort of walk towards y'all. Drink. Pure vampire's blood from the west. Crossed out appetizer, boiled wyvern eggs from a mountain peak. Soup. Bone broth from those who would spoil the meal. Kind of looks up at all of us. Meat. Steak from a dragon in the east. Fish. The pure heart of a were-shark. Dessert, the soul of a fallen priest over ice.
The more filled out version of a recipe we found earlier at some point.
I think this is a meal plan.
Well, yeah. It's how they're planning to summon their demon god thing.
I think we've already messed up their plan because the appetizer is crossed out with the whole wyvern egg from the mountain peaks.
That or they found another one.
Because, my God, that was a dragon's egg you guys saved.
Oh, right. Sorry. Never mind. Where's the mountain from where we are right now? Is it to the east?
I can't give you a map right now, my guy.
Okay. You have failed me for the last time.
Yeah, no, this is just a more intricate and more filled out version of a recipe to summon this thing that we saw at another interaction with this cult.
So they need to make this entire meal to bring their demon to our plane, then.
Yep, and the crossed off appetizer means they're getting closer to doing so.
Hmm. AJ, what would I know about were-sharks?
Oh, give me your thing, yeah.
Sharks where?
Ground.
Hey.
Go sharks under the ground. I took Micah's advice. I made boulettes bigger. I made the one you guys fought into a baby.
Was that my advice? I don't remember giving that advice.
I thought I took from you.
Oh, okay.
History or Arcana?
They're the same, so I'll try Arcana. 23.
I'm gonna type some stuff up. Scrap. Vamp.
I want to suck your blood.
Quick, do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Laura, look at me go.
Love. Get down tonight.
There you go.
Get down tonight.
Didn't know
Performance.
you enjoyed dancing.
Breaking it down.
You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good.
He's just doing that little animation of the small person, like with the legs going underneath the arms circling, where someone... Oh, I can't think of the term. The breakdancing meme.
Yeah, he gets stuck a little bit trying to do the circle.
Starts out doing like the like kick in place and then just starts spinning. But outside of doing a terrible dance, Trap's gonna look over. So I'm not the best with identifying this sort of thing, but you seem kind of upset with me.
I did feel it was... You know, initially we had not really any confirmation that Dahlia is alive in there, and your first reaction was roast marshmallows on the lava cocoon.
I had marshmallows and it was convenient, and I don't know that she's dead for a fact.
But
or even harmed for that matter.
it's kind of my point. We don't know.
Then why expect the worst?
I guess I just didn't appreciate what came across to me as a lack of concern for someone you consider a dear friend.
Oh, I'm plenty concerned, but I'm not gonna freak out about it until I know that she's in trouble. It's part of why I was annoyed that we didn't have another way to contact her grandpa. Because now instead of having already dealt with the problem and gotten some hopefully answers, and he's not being cryptic about it, but he's probably going to be cryptic about it, but now we gotta wait for Peleus to get back with a scroll, and then, after waiting for that, have her grandpa be cryptic about it.
If he's cryptic about it, I am not gonna be happy.
Good luck with that. He made a mansion in our bathroom.
Bathroom's always on the left.
Weirdo.
Thank God someone else did it.
You had this weird art gallery too.
You don't think Dahlia would be upset if I yelled at her grandpa, would she?
If it's out of concern, probably
She
not.
didn't seem to be super happy with him about this sort of stuff either, so...
Well, one thing I do know, if they have to get the heart of a wereshark, they're in for a very difficult endeavor.
Wonder if those grow back.
They do not. A lycanthrope is still susceptible to beheading and dismemberment.
Boo.
This is good, though. I mean, we basically have their playbook. We know what they're after, and maybe this can help us.
Yeah, we had a more vague version of it before, but now having specific details on what exactly they need is probably better.
Does anyone know anything about vampires?
I know that we employ one.
We do.
That is true.
We could speak to Shaw when we get back. When they get back.
Pure vampire's blood. I wonder if that has to do with a hierarchy. No, what is the word? Not hierarchy, but the
Malarkey?
no, not malarkey.
What was the bit about dragons that was in there?
It is a wyvern egg, and then meat is steak from a dragon in the east.
I'll
Isn't
be
there
right
one
back.
in the east?
Is Brianna's forest to the east of the city?
I already tried to ask that.
I'll be right back.
Oh wait, no, I
No,
just...
you asked about the mountain.
That's right.
I believe it is. I could swear I've heard that it's east of the city several times.
Well, then we should probably show a copy of this to Brianna. Like, hey,
Mama bear instinct.
keep an eye on your children, because I'm pretty sure they were going to use one of them for this thing after they were done with whatever they had you doing.
Hmm. We'll definitely need to get that warning out.
I do wonder what it means, fallen priest, soul of a fallen priest over ice, unless it just means to put the soul on someone's ice. Scrap, you spoke many times of soul juice. Would it feasibly be possible to take someone's soul from their form and contain it by some means wholly and utterly?
I mean, what I do is take energy that's donated from the soul and work with that, so it's a little easier. I would guess, in theory, you could do something like that, but it's probably the biggest definition of heretical I can think of. But also, we're dealing with the demon cult, so he shrugs.
I do not believe they care much for heresy.
Probably not. It's also a lot harder to impose restrictions and or changes on a soul that doesn't want them, so...
So we need to figure out what pure vampire means in the sense of their blood.
Sorry
Bone
about that.
broth made from those who would spoil the meal. I wonder if
To answer
they're...
your question, Brianna's forest is east of the city.
Heck,
Yeah, we should definitely warn Brianna that, hey, they were probably already planning to use your kids for this when they hired you.
So whenever we have time, we need to get information on what a pure vampire means in concept. I'm not sure what we could gain with the whole soup part, because I feel like that could just be anyone who opposes them. We need to warn the dragon lady to protect her children, as it were. I'm unaware of any were-sharks in our immediate area. Just look off in the distance for a second. And the soul of a fallen priest, I'm not sure how to follow up on that.
Well, I'd imagine that it would be a priest that they've gotten to renounce what they believe in and change sides. Because otherwise I don't know how that would work.
Possibly.
Turns out it's literal.
It's a literal.
It's just
A priest
Fell
just
down the
fell
stairs.
down.
He just
Oh.
fell down the stairs, yeah.
Ow! Get him!
This is good information for us to have, but we have no... Besides the dragon,
understanding
no
of it?
real specificities to it. Yes. There is a multitude and variety of people in town, so it is possible they came to this area in hopes of finding all of these components for this meal.
Damn it, I dropped my peach.
Suffer.
Oh.
He just creases the paper back and puts it in the box and closes it. Something for
Okay.
later, I guess.
Where do you put the box?
With the other stuff we have.
In the lamp.
Yeah.
Okay, now I need perception checks as you all guys just vacantly look at the cocoon.
Eight.
20.
Oh, very watchful.
Sweet.
She
We
is
finally
locked into Dahlia right now.
Jesus, second nat 20, both on perception.
She's very interested.
Come on, Micah.
I already rolled.
Oh, that was the 8. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's out of character.
Floresties, scrap, pull out marshmallows, think better of it, and put them away.
Oh, courtesy of Broden, you hear this? In your mind heads.
I'm just like looking around a little bit.
I'm looking over. You hear that?
Where the fuck's the opera?
Is it just me?
Micah don't hear nothing.
Are you hearing like weird Narabani-ish singing?
Yeah.
What? What are you hearing?
Singing.
Where?
And, Kat, I am going to message you something.
Okay.
Do I still hear it if I look away from it?
Oh, yeah. It is now in your mind head.
I don't like it. I've got it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He's just trying to drain it. He's just trying to drone it out now with Menomina.
I'm going to walk closer to the cocoon.
So you approach the figure.
Yeah.
How?
As you do, the woman in the kimono moves the fan from her face and vanishes in a puff of embers.
Do 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 do.
Did I?
It's trap wisdom save.
Five.
Yeah, that drowning is not helping. You even lose track of what you're trying to do. No!
Scrap. What are you doing?
You're being sirened.
Embrace the flames.
Did I?
Do I just see? Do I just see
Micah,
her
let Kat
approaching?
talk first.
Oh.
Thank
Do
you.
I notice anything about that figure? Anything that that stood out? to
Oh,
me?
it
'Cause I could've
moved when
been
you
looking...
approached.
Well, yeah, but as I was walking up to it, because I gotta look at the face.
Hmm. Retroactive perception to see what you would have picked up. Goodbye, Peach Pit.
Please. 14?
That'll give you something.
Rolling better on perception than we usually do.
There we go. That's how we spell that character's name. You see a figure like that, but obviously different color scheme. Oh, okay, Broden, good. I guessed, and I made the correct guess. So yeah, it's a red woman, red hair. Hair done up like so, with a kimono, and that kitsune mask.
Of course they would have been wearing a mask. I'm gonna look back now. Anybody else see that?
I don't know. Apparently, I'm being siren, so I don't know what that
Oh
means.
no, Scrap. Your perception check was not good enough for you to see it, so no.
Okay, well, you said siren. What does that mean?
As in, you cannot drown it out. You would just want to listen.
What?
Did you see anything on near the cocoon?
Music.
Okay.
Hey, Scrap, you speak not edgy, so I'm gonna give you what the lyrics meant. Yardik, these people are real weird.
What are you two talking about?
Can you not hear that music?
I do not hear any music, no.
Well, I'm hearing music, and I'm pretty sure Scrap is too.
Where is it coming from?
It's just in my head.
Just is.
Hmm. It just is.
Mm-hmm. I think it has something to do with Dahlia and this cocoon here.
Weird lyrics.
You heard lyrics, so it was saying words as well as music?
Yes. Singing.
What were you hearing?
Something about a child that's being watched being mean and crying a lot, but there's a festival, but they can't go to it, and they don't have good clothes. And they want to quit and go see their parents' house?
See their parents' house festival. Did you also hear these lyrics, Flora?
I mean, I
Hey,
can't
Scrap.
speak the language, but I did hear words.
Hey, Scrap, roll me a history.
Hymtery.
Hymtery.
19.
I can't let that music continue because it was going on a playlist, and we don't own that.
Oh.
Okay, Scrap, you know that is a traditional Narabani lullaby.
I'm pretty sure it's a lullaby. It's a really weird lullaby, but it's a lullaby.
Does it have any significance? A lot of lullabies usually have a story to tell or a warning of some kind.
I would say Scrap really never dove into that kind of thing. It was more
Okay.
something he heard on his travels.
That's fine.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward with not being happy about having to watch a child during a fun festival.
What did the voice sound like that was singing? Was it masculine, feminine?
Feminine.
What? Older, younger?
I would imagine like early to late teenager, because they're specifically like watching someone else's kid and wanting to go back home.
Flora, at any point of your girl talk with Dahlia, did she ever tell you any stories about having to not get to go to a festival or any talk of lullabies?
Never really spoke of lullabies. And I know Dahlia had a rough childhood. I may be grasping at nothing here, but I think this might have something to do with some sort of protector.
Like something is protecting Dahlia besides the lava?
I believe so, yes.
What more do you need?
Lava is the greatest protection.
Hey,
Need some
Yardrick.
home protection, lava moat.
Yardrick,
Yes.
could you light your lantern and hold it up to the orb?
The
Right.
oh.
I can attempt to get as close as possible. I'm not sure what it will do, per se. I'll approach with outstretched lantern towards the lava to see if there's any reaction from my elemental stuff.
One moment, let me consult with the expert.
I don't think that was meant to be ominous in any way.
The singing?
Yeah. Although I don't think whoever it was expected anyone to see her.
Oh, Micah, you ever put a magnet near a same polarity magnet?
And they push away.
You're pushed back 5 feet.
So I just approach and you see I get pushed back as my feet just drag in the ground.
As you hold up the lantern, it briefly goes red and pushes back.
Well, that does make some sort of sense. Dahlia being of fire plane in origin, my powers being from the earth plane. There is some overlap there, but not a cohesion, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Laura, do you have a regular lantern?
Do you? Little Miss sees in the dark?
I could swear that I bought some at the base of the mountain. Where several of us have regular lanterns because of that.
I do not.
Remember, if it's not in your inventory, you don't have it.
I guess I don't have it then.
Does Dahlia have one?
You saw her entire inventory spelled out in the chat.
There aren't any lanterns in this random stuff that's in the
Well,
stuff over here, is there?
there's... Oh yeah, and the bandit stuff? No. Alright, kiddos. Better inventory keeping.
Yep.
Well,
I've been keeping track of my inventory. Scrap just doesn't carry a lantern
I just
around,
don't have a
apparently.
lantern. I have superior dark vision and my gem lantern, so
Oh, look at that. Maybe you should have bought some more adventuring equipment.
I have torches.
Scrap
I have a
it.
But
lantern.
not a lamp.
Scrap it is in his lab all the time. When does he ever need a lantern?
Just... You don't have it.
Yeah.
So, well, do we want to do watches and then Pallies can come back on the next day?
I guess.
Yep.
Same order.
1, 2, 3, hit. 5.
And while the other two are sleeping...
Before the watches, I would like to see if this thing has any reaction with a compass.
You put the compass close to it.
Not like right next to it, but I want to see if this thing is interfering with.
Magnetic poles? No.
Yeah. Okay.
So, bro, do you want to tell what the sleeping scrap and the sleeping floor are here?
She's in your head, man.
Hey, Laura, in your head in the middle of the night, you hear Dahlia's voice, and she's just. You hear in your head, almost as if she's not actually addressing you, but kind of just as a voice going, "Thank you for being our friend." It almost sounds like two voices at once. Beth, in your dream, you hear two voices in your head. Both talking in unison. One says, "A similar chaos to us. Not as strange, but just as explosive. Thank you."
You're goddamn right.
And with that 5, Micah, you are set upon.
Oh, fun.
I get to read this one? Oh, okay.
No, he's awake and he rolled poorly, and I was rolling to see if the other bandits would show up. Well, you don't have Pally's here, you don't have Dahlia. Let's go!
Oh.
Hope you guys can talk your way out of this one.
Just get the music and get the turn tracker, unless you have something to say.
I just imagine Pally has also encountered some bandits, but he just fucking zoomed past them.
What the heck was that?
Just remember, they don't know you're not bandits either.
Yeah. So I'm not going to make you guys roll things yet. I'm just getting things up and ready. So, Mr. Yordrick.
Do they see me on top of the building is the question.
This thing puts out a lot of light.
Fair enough. I just kind of look down as I'm assuming they're crunching wood as they're coming through.
Crunching wood, moving rocks, and one guy in the back, who I guess I didn't have token art for, just says, "Where's the fat guy? Smells a whole lot better around here, so you probably don't belong."
I kind of just look off the roof. Oh. Scrap! Laura, wake up. We have guests. Hello.
Fireball.
He just fireballs and rolls over and goes back to sleep.
That spell Flora doesn't have.
Well, you know, the coldy one.
I take it you lot are a handful of the bandits that were hired by the cult?
That is a bit of a reductive term for our profession, but
Highwaymen?
that's better.
Okay. Very important.
A
to
little
get
bit more
straight.
gravitas.
Okay. I can understand wanting to hold merit to your job.
But, yeah, we were hired, and we're here to drop off their share. But it looks like you are on the building with the loot in it.
I am not.
Technically true right now?
I just say that as plainly as I can towards him. I am not, no.
I'm gonna need a persuasion, because that's where they think it is.
Okay. 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we
Where'd you
closed
put
the
it?
door, so...
So where'd you put it?
The spices and stuff?
Yeah, all the stuff we took.
Oh, it's not here anymore. We're here because of that. Points towards the lava.
Hmm.
There was a lot of burning rituals going on.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't quite trust that you don't have it on you.
I mean...
Not you guys probably have some valuables of your own that, should you want to make a donation, we can simply walk the other way.
Sir?
Are you seriously threatening the people that are here with that gestures to orb of lava?
I'll tell you what, if you can move it at any amount, we'll just walk away.
Sir?
Come on, sir.
Better subject matter for the situation.
Come on, Scrap, use that telekinesis.
Yes. Yes.
Just really push it to the limit, no. I would like to point something
Is
out.
it considered a creature?
The orb itself is a substance.
Hmm.
If you move Dahlia within the orb, does that also move the orb with her?
You don't know.
Scrap.
How much does Scrap not want to deal with this right now?
It's the middle of the night.
He just got woke up.
I attempt to push.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's great.
Really, nothing happens.
Aww.
Yeah, I tried.
He like reaches out with his claw, tries to do a Jedi magic.
Yeah, no, she's behind too much thickwood,
Thick-witted.
Yes, damn right.
Don't
Damn, that's what she's metamorphosizing.
don't Ayo talk for the lava.
I would like to point out that there were decomposing people, the fat one, and many boars here before. None of them are here now. There
I
is
have a quick
4 of
question.
you. You have things in your hands right now. Do you want to fall to your own greed and risk losing everything?
I have a question.
Yeah, huh?
Do you have a license?
Points to this guy. He does.
You got a license for that.
I don't know, Yardrick. They have a bandit license.
I mean, I won't stop them from just leaving now with what they have.
We're just trying to get what actually does belong to us.
Well,
What
doesn't
do
what you have
think
on you belong
belongs
to you now?
you? Quite literally, anything you would have taken doesn't belong to you legally.
Yeah, but they're dead, and they don't need it. These guys can be easily paid off.
How about you tell us how much you think you deserve, and we'll decide whether or not we're going to deal with you.
Put a value on your lives.
Intimidation?
I mean, that Scrap wasn't going for
Yeah,
that.
no, the
but-
minute Yorzik turned into a threat,
Yeah, that was definitely.
Rob just shot.
Fair enough.
Scrap was like, I don't want to deal with you, so if you can just make it worth my while to not deal with you, sure.
And
We're not scared of you, Roof
I'm
Turtle.
not scared of Roof Turtle.
As Yardrick does that, Scrap just started, Yardrick, shut up. He turns back to them.
Yeah.
How much do I have to pay you to not have to deal with you? And make it a good price, because I'm not that patient.
They want that statue of an elf girl.
I was looking at the other day. That sounds like a deal, I don't care.
The one worth $90.
Just give it
Okay.
to him.
I'm gonna take the ladder and get off the backside of the building and just come around with the statue in my arms.
And as you hand it to that guy, he takes it.
Go ahead, fight us for more. We'll deal with you.
Okay, I'll roll.
Oh, okay.
I don't say that out loud. I was saying that above games. Like, yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, ambush the guy giving you what you asked for.
And then they swallowed Yordrick.
They did what?
What?
And then they spit
Hey,
you
yo.
back out because you taste gross.
The 4 bandits are actually a lure on a land shark anglerfish.
Huh.
Oh shit, that's happening now. Not right now, but... they take it, they say, go looking out for yourselves. As encounter avoided. Now Selkis can come back.
Mind you, that was an oddly specific thing
Actually-
they wanted. We want the elf statue. of the
They
weirdo.
knew it was there, and that is the most valuable thing that was there.
Hmm.
I say, Scrap, now you can do yours for your watch, as Roof Turtle has been soundly defeated.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
There's just this one Family Guy bit where Stewie
4.
says, "Munch me, bitch. I'm a roof baby."
Got napped because he lost sleep.
Yeah. All I see is nothing but the cocoon. Hey, Burden, what is the sleeping Yordrick here?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yordrick, you hear 2 voices in your head not speaking in unison and rather seeming to argue.
Oh,
Oh.
Alien X.
As they both kind of settle down, you hear, not in unison, only Dahlia's voice in this one. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Friends and being friendly are different. One can hide deceit. And then in another voice, you
Go scrap in your dream. I told you.
in another voice you hear in a much angrier tone. Like, we have been lied to. We have had many friends and had many more who have lied, and no matter what, a lie remains a lie, and we gut people who lie to us.
Trying to think if I ever lied to Mac.
Well, Micah, I'm just gonna copy that too, and I'll let you ruminate.
Okay.
And at Flora's first watch, Flora.
Da-da-da-da-da. It's going downhill. 9.
Second,
18.
and then a tired Pallius showed up. Out of breath and damp.
Okay. Business taken care of. Scroll is back. So, anything changed?
We gave the elf statue to some bandits that came back.
Oh, why'd you do that?
I didn't want
It
to
was
deal
night.
with them. And I didn't care about the statue.
Fine, fine.
Do you have a lantern?
I just had a mug yell of 90 gold. That was great.
Yes. I've had one for a while now, yes, why?
Hold it up to the orb.
So I'm guessing nothing's changed?
No, but I want to see what happens.
There was a voice in my head at night, and they heard singing during the day.
Okay.
Nice. As you approach it, perception check.
My famously good player's perception checks.
Hey, you hear that lullaby I played earlier? Now you hear it. I'll play it again.
Oh god, Martha, the voices!
Yes, but as you approach with the lantern, it begins to heat up in your hands, and a little bit of molten metal drips onto your shoe.
Okay, it's melting, that's about it.
Closer.
He's not fireproof.
I don't
I
think we're
don't
getting
really
anything from that.
going to do anything.
You are just haunted by that lullaby.
Let me see that scroll.
Right. I'm gonna take my lantern and put it away.
Damage now.
Scrap, you owe me some repairs.
It's still usable, but now it's just worn. You have no resale value.
I'm assuming that you actually know her grandfather, or met him.
I have, yes.
If I recall, that's a requirement of the spell, so...
It turns to the left.
When you're like, Scrap, you owe me some repairs. Scrap's like, yeah, I could probably do that now.
Good.
Okay. Also, do you all hear that?
We heard it
You know what?
earlier.
Well,
Still
Flora
hear
hears it
nothing.
again with an 18.
Oh, yeah. It's back.
And I message you that the lady is looking at you again.
At Flora?
Just a Flora, no one else can see it.
Okay.
I still don't hear anything.
I feel like for a minute at least, I'm just gonna stare back. Last time I approached, it went away.
You pop out your
yeah.
chest like a pigeon.
Are you seeing something? Something changing?
There's a woman sitting there again. Hang on.
As you maintained eye contact, you can see smiles behind the mask, and poof, flurry of embers. Like an SCP.
I'm pretty sure all of us would qualify as an SCP.
Mm.
What the hell? Well, no, not Yordrick. Yordrick's just a guy with a skin condition.
Go ahead, Sin.
I don't know, he can apparently control the weather.
Maybe mention something about a demon shooting her in the chest before she erupted into magma like this. Maybe it'll light a fire under his ass so he'll actually come and do something.
Well, we have
let's-
25 words to work with. You should
Oh my
probably
God,
mention the singing this person you're seeing, lava cocoon, weird blood explosion on back.
Let's see.
I'm typing to see what I should be saying.
Lava cocoon, Narbonne nursery rhyme, weird lady that you're apparently seeing.
I heard Dahlia's voice in the night while I was asleep, and some other voice.
A bunch of stuff got melted when she transformed, and then there was a blood explosion. There's apparently a bunch of celestial and elemental energies fighting each other inside the cocoon. He looks at Yordrick. Fighting or just balancing each other?
Kind of wave my hand back and forth. It's going back and forth.
I made a slight addendum.
Hmm?
To what? The
I
Constitution?
sent Cat a message trying to
Oh.
type out things.
I mean, yeah, no, that's
Yeah, pretty accurate.
almost exactly how Flora would probably phrase it too. Okay, 9, 10.
Still more. I only use like half of the words.
I recommend just going to you Google word counter. That's what I use.
Or just going docs. Docs usually does it.
If I don't want to open up a bunch of blank docs. My Google memory is strained from all the D&D shit I do.
Fair.
Can't think of any. I mean, how's he gonna know where we are?
Would he be? He'd be able to know where the guild hall is, wouldn't he? Or at the very least, where the old one was, which we still own, so he could just pop in there. Just don't make me run all the way fucking back there again.
Yeah, bro, I was looking for that exact spell. Don't worry.
Worst part is teleport could just actually bring him here if there's an object on Dahlia.
How would I word like our rough location at least?
Fort. And what's the location? We're in like the northeast part of Illyria, right? Of the forest, if I recall right. Anyone else remember that?
Can't remember exactly what direction we went.
Clear,
I believe it's
northwest of the
northeast.
city.
Northwest.
Northwest. Never mind. I had it written down in my interrogation notes. Abandoned fort northwest of city. Well, now it's abandoned, anyways.
Newly abandoned.
Yeah, newly evicted.
Re-abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Rebandoned.
Rebanned.
Okay. Who do I send this to? Rodin?
Vulcan.
Me.
AJ? This is what SA and Grandpa.
Just
Send it to me too, please.
I'm gonna. While we're doing that, Yordrick, vamp.
Yodrick, do a jig.
Just goes into shell, starts spinning on the very edge of the corner. Stops spinning, pops out. Someone flip me back over. I can
I
only do
can't,
that
Yordrick.
once.
I have noodly arms.
No,
So,
you just have to
Blaze,
shift me slightly. As long as I'm not straight on my back, I'll be fine.
Blaze, you want to talk about that thing you did that has no refunds?
Oh, no, why would I mention that?
Okay.
You had to pay out the nose for it, didn't you?
Unimportant.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say a gnome walked up to him and said, "You the guy?"
And I was the guy. Okay, so you all ran into bandits, and you paid them off instead of just dealing with them. Anything else happened while I was gone? Apparently the lullaby came back, so that means that must have happened to all of you. Flora's seen a strange woman, and nothing else seems to have changed with the Cocoon.
That about sums it up.
Okay.
Where?
You know, Dahlia, you're being a real pain in the ass right now.
Oh, you talked to it. Cool.
Oh.
Now you get to hear your thing. Yeah, Barodin? You want to read Palace's thing? Because now we talked to it?
Apparently, as you talk to the Cocoon, you hear what sounds like, again, two voices in your head arguing, one of Dahlia and one of another person. Suddenly you hear in just Dahlia's voice, I don't know if you are really telling the truth. And in a calm but very demanding voice, you hear the other voice say, love is shown in more deeds than in words. One man gave us the world, freedom, and choice. You could shackle us again, and we refuse to be a slave.
Ooh.
Go ahead, make
You
her
want
a
to message
slave.
me that so I can put that in the notes?
Sure.
You saw how bad Anakin got when he was enslaved.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm just buying time because Summer's having a hard time. I need to do boyfriend-ish stuff.
Fair enough.
Understandable. That's why I'm going up and calling Dahlia a pain in the ass.
Okay, and
that's-
yeah, you just get, I'm on my way. Strange, really. I'll bring what you want me to grab for her. Don't mess with the Cocoon.
Oops.
It's still very much nighttime. If two schmoes don't want to get a point of exhaustion, I suggest 3 of you go to sleep.
I mean, we have a little bit of time to chat, so...
Yeah. So unless you have something important to say.
What level spell is sending?
Third.
Oh yeah, that would have been another 3 hours of learning that spell. So maybe
Yeah,
not do it right
3
now.
hours and I have nowhere near enough money for it.
Should have been a scribe wizard.
Heck yeah.
Ha, hoobly scoob, a hibbity.
Shiakaza.
Let's just cast this.
It doesn't surprise me at all that it can do that.
Yeah, you really shouldn't. He's gonna be scrying on Scrampaw.
Scrap, make a wisdom save, I guess.
You can choose to fail.
Yeah, you can always choose to fail if you feel the eyes upon the back of your neck.
Are you aware
I'd
of
be
it?
able to.
Yeah,
Would he know who is doing it, though?
No, you wouldn't know who, but you know you're being looked at.
I mean, I was told. Was I told that he'd be on his way?
Oh, yes.
Was I given any details about how he could possibly get here?
No, because nobody was.
Clue. He said he's on his way, and not to mess with the Cocoon.
Well, time to figure out whether or not Grandpa being cryptic backfires. No.
You are seen.
He is never punished.
Mm. And yes, unless
It would have been great if I'd rolled in that.
unless someone has something to say.
Anything to declare?
Bankruptcy.
Not yet.
Thankfully.
Oh.
I'm going to walk up and just punch Peleus in the shoulder, and then say thank you for going to get the scroll, and then I'm gonna walk away.
I almost say something, but I'm still just fucking confused.
And very tired.
Give you a cookie if you say it.
Very tired and not gonna mention anything of what I heard.
Well, and then everyone but Flora went to bed.
Yordrik would go to bed too.
Everybody but Flora.
Oh, sorry, I
Went
had that
to
backwards in my
bed.
head.
Only Flora went to bed. She took the entire thing.
Took everybody's rest with her.
Yes, and in the morning, the sky darkens.
Sun vanishes.
Yes, for all, you guys see no sun.
Hmm.
As there's a large bird cry. I don't like that I had to find an AI image, but Google searching this exact thing was difficult.
Oh.
You see this creature, a large, size huge, red hawk with black feathers, and on the tips of its wings is a gradient of orange to red to white. Burden, do you want to describe your ninja grandfather as he lands?
Man's not even sitting on the bird. He's just standing there casually.
Because he will be jumping off the bird.
Yeah. He jumps off the bird, kind of strikes a pose as he lands. He's not in like any like main outfit. He actually looks like he just came from like painting. He's got like this like disguise on that's clearly halfway like off. It's like a fake mustache still hanging off a little bit. He's got a painter's cap on. He kind of just looks up at all. He's got this massive portrait that's just on his back right now, and carrying what looks like a musical instrument case. Hello.
Oh, you're into it. Cool.
Hello.
Oh, someone knows how to make an entrance.
I look
How's
up
it
at
going?
that big
Certain.
bird. Is it landing anywhere? Or is it just flying above us?
Hovering. Doing the thing where birds flap to stay in place.
Eventually probably just goes to the top of the building and roost.
It does eventually land, but
Yeah.
Where were you that you were able to fly through the night and get here?
Yeah. I can teleport.
Then what is the bird for?
To do it in style, Sonny. And he's my friend. He's my fishing buddy, honestly.
as it's so large and loud, it screeches like low.
I raised him ever since he was a little egg.
Right, so anyway,
Egg.
is Dahlia gonna be fine, or was Flora right to be annoyed with me?
Yeah, she did try to kill me and also Yordrik.
Whoa. That sounds like a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you give her a reason?
She transformed into this, I don't even know what to call it, and then just went on a rampage.
How long ago was it?
3, 4,
2.5 days?
Couple nights.
3 or 4 days? Hmm. Yeah, she should be good for about 3 to 4 days more.
What is going on?
Yes, please explain.
I remind the group.
Oh!
I remind the peanut gallery weeks are 6 days.
Nothing that concerns you too much. Don't worry. Dahlia will be fine. I apologize for any issues that she may have caused.
We're not worried
She
about her
evaporated,
causing
man.
issues. We're worried about her being okay and what's happening to her.
Dearie, she'll be fine, alright? I
You're-
can promise you that.
You're saying that, but you're not really explaining anything, and that doesn't
Thank
really
you,
help.
Yorick.
What exactly?
She
was that?
formed a mask out of nothing, radiated heat that evaporated a boar and a man following a demon, and then threw what I can only describe as you describe it as like a rainbow javelin,
That is the spell.
Yeah, it was like a rainbow
a,
spear.
a burst of rainbow energy at a person, which then produced blood spewing from her back, followed by this, gestures towards lava cocoon, which has not cooled in any way for these days. I do not believe being cryptic is going to help anyone in this situation.
Being cryptic in this situation may help her.
Really, because it seems like it's been pissing her off that you haven't been telling her anything.
Oh yeah, she's been very
Yes.
upset about that. Whenever I saw the whole celestial part of her before, she was very confused.
This
And considering this almost resulted in her killing 2 of her friends, I think it might be best that you start explaining some things.
Currently, the celestial and elemental part of her are like half and half in there. It's been going on for a couple days now.
Okay, you know what? As much as we want to know,
Yes.
I think it is only fair that Dahlia gets to decide whether we get to know or not. But
Flora.
you
Dahlia!
need to talk to her.
I won't have to. By the time Dahlia steps out of that, she'll know more than... Well... Let's just say it won't be necessary.
Flora,
Hmm.
with all due respect, if this was something that only impacted Dahlia, then I would be inclined to agree with you, but considering this directly impacts the rest of us, including our very lives, I think it best that we know some things.
I was starting to be baked in my shell. I did not
No.
really appreciate that.
You're the replacement. He starts looking Pallius up and down.
Like
That
meat.
seems like a harsh term.
More like the
Yeah.
upgrade, but yes.
Damn! Wow. How the game I'm gonna give that to you? Damn!
Oh, shit.
What a
I'm
comeback.
half tempted to give him an inspiration from
It's his
Oh, he's not
character.
taking shit. He doesn't care how powerful Vulcan is.
No,
He
no,
knows.
just take one.
It's his character. He can do that.
I'll take it right.
Damn!
That was just quick.
That was smooth as fuck.
Yeah, take one.
Upgrade. Not as big as the last guy.
Well, size isn't everything.
We're gonna ignore that and circle back around to that in a bit. Vulcan,
Yes.
fuck is going on?
Turn left.
Alright. Look. How much y'all know about me and my granddaughter here?
You are
So
from our
far. He's gonna move around, sit down in a chair over here.
I don't know, you both seem to cast magic through the same kind of believe in yourself attitude.
Oh yeah, I did train her how to do that.
The knowledge we have would pale in comparison to what Flora here has. They've had girl talk very frequently. She's told us some stories of malicious cousins before. I believe Pallius
Yes.
mentioned that if he ever meets him, he's going to... What was the words you used exactly?
Punch him in the face.
Yes, that.
For the love of God, I actually hope you do.
Well, maybe one day.
She's worked at an
Which
inn
god?
with her...
You just see him planted in Monarch here. Which one do you think, Sonny? I don't know. I mean, so much I can tell you as a harmless old man.
That's
What's
not
the
true.
giant bird?
There's no way that's true.
Micah, it doesn't actually
That's
make this exact
style.
sound, but the closest thing that I can make to what this bird would go is wah.
I don't like that.
Anyways, I got her portrait she wanted done, and I got her instrument here.
You know, you're rather blasé about this whole thing, which makes me think you know far more.
Oh, I'm sure he knows
Why?
everything that's going on. He's just choosing not to speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I want to know why. Because that, whatever that thing is, with the voice and everything else, and the mask, nearly made Dahlia kill 2 of her friends. So,
Which ones did she not target?
That
Flora
would be
just
Flora
raises her
and
hand.
Scrap.
Scrap also raises his hand.
Another thing that should be mentioned is that she saw Scrap here nearly die when we attacked this camp. And that seems
Before
to be what
gored
triggered
his
it.
body upon the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Go,
Does
Beth.
it?
Why does that make sense? I didn't exactly get to see a lot of it on account of nearly dying on the ground, but it was a little crazy when I came to and she was blasting everything.
She
I didn't
almost
see it
witnessed
until-
a close friend of hers die.
Yeah, but why can she do that?
Yes, we seem to be giving you a lot of information, but not receiving anything in kind.
I'm very good at that.
Funny. Interrogations work.
Hmm.
I haven't been giving him a bunch of information that you guys have.
I'll tell you what, the Turtle Man speaks his mind. I feel like I could get this man's life story out of him.
There's not much
Are you
there.
Oh,
redirecting?
are you gonna answer my question or not?
At least 3 of you can keep on topic. Alright, alright. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. And if you answer them in a good way, or at least the way I'm thinking good, we can maybe work something out here. 1. Does anyone know here what my profession is?
Were we ever told he's like a ninja?
You know he fishes a lot.
I believe Peleus overheard it, and Flora, I think, was just told it.
I will say, Scrap and
Yeah.
Yordrick, all you know about him is that he travels and he fishes a lot.
Yeah, that
That he
I don't
paints.
know his information.
Yeah, he's a painter. He's an artist in general. He fishes a lot. That's kind of all Scrap and Yordrick would know. So feel free to voice
I'd say I know enough about your skills, yes.
I'm aware of your hobbies.
I'm also aware of your hobbies.
I know
Well
enough about
then.
your skills and your profession.
You do
That's
something
horrible.
that I'm technically not supposed to know about.
that.
I was waiting for Flora to speak up.
Go on.
Scrap looks at Flora.
I'm not saying anything else. I was told to keep it secret. And that's what I'll do.
Okay, but do you actually know? Can you like tell him so we can move things along?
Say hi. Come over here and whisper in my ear.
I will do just that then.
Alright. You do that, he kind of nods. Seem to trust her. She seems to trust you. Alright, second question. How far are you willing to go to help your friend here? And points towards the cocoon.
Salty spittoon. How tough are you?
I mean,
What's it going to
I'm
take?
pretty sure she wouldn't want me sacrificing my life to save her in this particular scenario, but I'm pretty sure, given the choice, I'd probably be fine with trying.
Anything
All
short
right.
of dying for her, because she would be pissed if I did.
What's the cost? Give me some oven mitts and I'll go grab her out of there myself if I have to.
I
think
would
you might
love
need
to
more
see
than
that.
oven mitts.
You wouldn't get very far.
No, but I wanted him to try.
And the thanks to keeping your friend's hands on him, let's not. And finally,
They might grow back.
I think they might grow back.
They can grow back.
Maybe.
Third and final thing. How much are you willing to put yourselves all in danger?
Didn't we kind of just answer that?
No, more than general. I mean, get involved in something that was far past your pay grade.
I mean, I think we already do that with gestures towards encampment.
Is this like an existential danger, or...
One
Oh,
in...
why not? Wouldn't be the first time I fucked with something like that.
Yeah, if I had to walk through the fires of hell itself to save Dahlia, then I'd do it.
Wouldn't be easy for you.
I don't know if I'd survive the fires of hell. I don't even know if I'd survive the first couple steps.
Hell's not-
Hot.
Alright.
Hey, you all know what hell really is.
I'm gonna give you all a chance here. You answered the questions to a fair amount. And I want to see your resolve for it. And I promise you that if you all are able to pass this, I'll tell you every goddamn thing I know. He just pulls out both swords. But I need to make sure that those who are entering in this game can actually play.
Grandpa pulls out of him. Yo, do we get to fight Grandpa?
I want to stand up and use inexhaustible. Let's go.
Everyone, roll the magic eye word.
Yeah, do I get to do this one, or do you?
You get to. I'll have fun, bro. And you guys have fun.
Oh boy.
Daddy's gonna drop you guys off at the pool, and he'll be back when the fighting's over.
Flora was ready.
Ooh, Vulcan wasn't.
Talcus, are you?
Where is... I gotta select
Is
token.
that correct? I'm gonna say probably.
I've been looking forward to this shit.
You say before the combat starts, he does get into a stance though. Is this starting off in the dodge action because he was the one who issued the challenge.
Allow it. Talcus, beat his ass.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and... just... Well, he's on the dodge action right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. In that
Because he
case...
fully initiated the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll use dig deep bonus action and move in. I'm just gonna go straight fists on this man.
All right.
20
hit.
for 7.
Yeah,
Alright.
you just run up and Goku stomach punch.
And 8.
He goes, I'll give you the first one for free, Sonny.
Oh, how generous.
Flora, nuke his ass.
We're gonna be a bit more tactful about this, and I'm not even gonna test this guy. We're gonna blade song right out the gate.
Hey, doot doot, magic flute.
20. Let's see if I can do this without hitting Peleus. Ah! Not from there. Alright, move on. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, dang it.
Hmm.
Ooh, glitter dust.
Yep.
5.
Unfortunate, as Vulcan, you are now blinded as a stream of blue and gold glitter clouds your eyes.
Ooh.
That means all attacks are a
Forget.
straight roll now.
I was gonna say, did that give us a straight roll now?
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Nice, nice.
Does that last for a round, or does he say that his turn, or what?
Repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
So that is Grandpa's turn. Now you can scream at him to just cancel things all the way back to advantage.
Are you allowing me to do that?
Because he's sitting at neutral.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure that I could do that. So as he's running up, he just goes, "Let's go, Grandpa!"
I reserve the right to know that if it after this combat, if it has time to witness it.
Draconic Cry, pinning point. I'm attacking him advantage with a dagger.
Okay. As you try to stab into Vulcan's freshly laundered head.
Advantage. Yeah,
Natural 20!
Yes, grab with the dagger.
Why is that an advantage?
Because AJ said so.
Right.
What? No, but he's blind, so it's a straight roll. So it's a
And then
two
I
advantages.
screamed.
Yeah, two advantages.
I
don't
know.
they?
I'm aware of that rule, and that's why I said, "Are you sure you want me to do it?"
I say I'll leave it to the PA gallery to vote on it.
Because
Technically, I feel like we should stay consistent with the no advantage, but I'm also
Alright
on the other
then,
hand, I'm like
so
net,
it's a
and
9.
I'm also like net 20, so like.
We'll go with a 9.
Well, then I'm not screaming.
Then go ahead.
That's fine. That makes a lot of sense. You don't.
Yes.
Let's see, so I'm move back here because he's blind.
Interesting.
Just want to check something.
So is Vulcan just super high level Dahlia? Essentially, that's what it feels like.
I'm not telling you nothing. By the way, I have always thought it should, because canceled out. Now you're adding another positive.
Now that he's blind, I could bonus action shove him so that he doesn't know where people are to attack.
You could.
Oh god, AJ, the one thing on that
gonna
bird
try it.
picture you sent that kind of bugs me is it looks like it has tiny arms coming out of the wing at the armpits.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Oh, that's so weird.
So what do I have to do?
Strength saving throw.
3.
Nope.
You are. So. Let me
I
see
could
the-
have done it from here. So you get like shoved to here, so maybe he disorients him a little bit, so you can't just immediately tell where Selka's is.
I mean, yeah, he's blinded and gets shoved. I don't know.
You would not immediately know where Peleus is unless he has some sort of blind sight.
Yep. But he also didn't attack me when I walked away, so I don't think he has blind sight.
Yeah, that your turn, Toma?
Yep.
Alright.
Interesting, kiddos.
Grandpa beat that ass.
But you can't hit what you can't see. As he's a greater invisibility.
He is blind.
You can't see either. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
No one knows where anyone is.
He's gonna move. I'm gonna have to just move him. And he's gonna take the dodge action. As I think he gets to remake that costume.
yes.
Rowan, no, he used his action to cast Great Invisibility.
He's a second level rogue.
You can't dodge
Because
as a
that's-
second level rogue. That's only
Yeah.
that's only dash and disengage.
Yeah,
Cunning action.
Yeah, cunning
Dodging-
action is dash.
dodging
and
is a monk
disengage.
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can
dash,
really?
disengage or hide.
Yeah.
Monkey
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the one thing monks get.
That's
Monk-
strange.
Monks
Alright,
get it
fair
as a bonus
enough.
action, but they do need to spend a point to do it.
I guess he's just gonna go for it. Fuck all that, then. He's just gonna... He knows a little bit where Palace is. He's gonna start swinging.
Alright, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Hiya! Natural
Natural
1.
one.
Second. Hiya! 17.
That'll hit.
Nice, yes,
Oh.
17.
Yeah, it still hits, it still hits.
Wait, let me check.
7 slashing and 2 cold.
Alright,
Should
both
we
of
be
them.
on? Are we
Yeah,
on
we
the
should be on the
combat screen?
combat screen, Cat.
Oh shoot. I forget I'm streaming.
Thank you.
Both are have, so 1 cold and 3 slash? I forget if we round up or down.
That is going to be
AJ call
3/1 cold.
it. Okay, so 4 damage in total. Gotcha.
Alright, and he failed the con save.
Yep.
Yep. So he's still blind, and is that your whole turn, Broden? Anybody know about?
No, if he made the save, then it's.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't. Okay.
He used his bonus action, so yeah, he's got nothing.
Okay, Micah.
Huh? No, I've somehow highlighted my whole sheet. No, I don't need to do that. I will go ahead up here. And I will... Where is it? Nope, top.
Wait. The last
Do
line
it.
in the description for glitter dust.
What?
Each creature within the area, whether or not it succeeds.
Yeah, he did not.
Yeah, he didn't do it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's fine. I guess it stops him from trying to be invisible in the future, though. So.
Yes. So yeah, just know that in the future, no invisibing.
But he's blind. He can't see himself go invisible. He may not know.
I'm invisible. No, you're not.
I will just flank with Peleus and start the smacking.
I'm going all out with that pickaxe.
Yeah. 1, 11.
Miss.
Well,
No, that is
advantage
19.
because he's blinded.
Advantage to blinded, plus 2 to flank.
Yep, that's 19.
Alright, then 19 hits.
Ooh. A whopping 8 damage.
Okay.
And then for the second war pick, swing.
It's...
38.
Guys rolling well tonight. Fuck.
Yeah.
9 piercing. And then for my bonus action, I bring down the light hammer for another 26.
26.
Alright.
And then we
Ooh.
accidentally killed Dahlia's grandpa.
Yeah, we just murder him. Did we succeed? He's just on the floor with a busted skull bleeding out.
If you guys could do that, we're gonna change tones here.
We've accidentally killed some high-ranking person from Narabani, and they were suddenly hunted down by a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Dolly just comes out of the fucking orb with like coffee and scones, sees her dead grandpa on the floor.
What did you
Walks
guys
back into the
do?
orb, turns the orb into a Gundam. Palios
Oh,
takes
no.
your turn.
Alright. Well, we're just gonna swing. I'm gonna do 4 attacks, so I'm gonna use a point to bonus action it. All unarmed strikes. And it's with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was on this last turn.
17.
Miss.
No. Yeah, 17 missed.
Yeah.
AJ,
19.
I can...
No, I thought
hit.
I was not looking at the screen. I thought he rolled flat 17.
No.
That's a hit.
I'm including the bonus. Yep. 19. Total of 8. 16. This will miss. And 24.
Hit.
Mac. For 4. If only I was in monkey mode.
You should be doing haymakers since you have advantage.
I would, but I'm not rolling that well, my guy. If I had, I would have only hit one of those.
Well, your turn, sir.
Yep, that'll be it. I'm gonna stick right here.
Laura, get him again.
Do it.
I was told to get out my Game Boy. I did.
Jumping
Damn.
this old man.
Oh, no.
I want to point out, you guys are doing really well because of that.
A lot
glitter
better
gun.
than you have any business.
Okay, so this isn't really off topic because it's kind of the same scenario. You can fight Erminster in Baldur's Gate, and it literally turns into, yeah, he's a really high level character, but you have the advantage in attack priority. So
Welcome to the action economy, old
Yeah,
man. Let me
this
teach
is
you a
liter-
lesson.
this is literally action economy to fight.
Teach you this lesson, old man.
Anyways, keep going.
Let's see. We're just gonna go with pulling out the big guns, I guess.
Could I shape charge Dahlia's grandpa?
We're gonna go.
As you cast Mind Whip, and a large purple tendril extends from Flora's mind. Vulcan, give me an int save.
Can't make it.
Unfortunately, 12, as you take 12 psychic damage, and you can either take a...
Nope.
You can either move, take an action, or take a bonus action. You can only do one of those things.
Never mind, counterspell.
Oh, we want that to exist.
He has
really?
to be able to see to use that anyways.
Yeah, any bonus
Yeah.
action?
Nope.
Grab.
So, we've never really had any problem with doing it before, but now that I'm starting to get more Regent dice that I can use, can I Regent dice and still remove the AoE from a bomb?
I will say no. Because you're making it stronger and making it weaker.
Yeah. Because I could just blow him the fuck up, but, you know, there's 2 people next to him.
Oh no, you're friends.
Wait, I have those?
He's still blinded, though.
Walk up and smack him again.
Knowledge seek his ass.
Get the triangle on this man. Use geometry.
So we just have advantage right now because he's not dodging, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Fantage. Smack. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go ahead. And give it a minute. I think Roden hecked off to the bathroom.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Do I just roll the normal attack again?
yeah. Roll it again.
Oh my
So,
god.
it's still an advantage.
Oh,
But you are completely redoing the attack roll.
Didn't know. It's the exact same.
Oh my
My goodness, man.
See, this is why I don't haymaker on this man. He's got luck.
Well, we're not fighting AJ right now. We're fighting.
No, I know, but like, Rodent's
Maybe you
acting
just got a gym
DM.
badge.
Scrap just sighs and takes a couple steps back, and the whole time he's just pointing at the shovel. I'm so disappointed in you.
What are you reading?
It's my turn.
Take your turn as...
Well, little lady, I will admit, this is really annoying. I'm gonna just wipe his hand across his eyes as he's no longer blind.
Yeah, that's a magical effect.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Walks over to the well. Suddenly there's an eye wash station. I'm better now.
Hold on. I don't walk as fast anymore. Then he just sends out his Charizard.
Wait, what?
Alright, and that's his turn because of Tasha's mind. Flora's the one's actually saving all of you right now.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's doing great.
Blind marker
Flora's-
off. Micah!
Same verse as the first. 2 war picks and a hammer.
Smack, smack, and smack.
Are you gonna use any of the
Or-
charges on your thing?
I guess I could.
You never do.
The heck I don't. I've been using it to keep myself temp HP most of the time.
I meant the damage one.
Yeah, I haven't really been using the damage one, honestly, just as I see more use in the health than in the damage for most fights. Unless there was something that I know I can do stuff with poison on them, but
Yordrick smack.
yes. I smack. I smack very well.
Okay, straight
Hopefully.
roll.
23.
23.
That hits.
No.
11. And then going for the second one of an 18.
Miss.
Unfortunate, Micah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the light hammer of a 15, right? Right?
The light hammer, light hammer fell off.
Edge.
Your turn, sir. You want to try to walk away from him?
No, that'd be stupid. I mean,
Well,
it's probably stupid to stand next to him as well, but...
Yeah.
That's the worst that can happen.
You're doing
All
better
right.
than you should, but that's literally just... Flora really got him twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, if that's back to me, we don't have advantage on him anymore, correct?
Nope.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to actually grab him.
Alright.
Hey, that is an acro athletics from the man.
For 13?
Yeah, he just succeeds.
Dear
As
fucking
literally-
god.
As literally substitution jutsu, you're holding a log right now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to hit him then.
You know,
For a 22. Pops back around behind me, I bonk him in the nose.
Smacks him with that log.
Freaking plus
For
15 to acrobatics?
It's possible.
I mean, yeah, if they have levels in Rogue, they could have taken expertise in acrobatics.
I want to point out he's
can do that with
higher than a
Bard, too.
10th level bard, and he's a 2nd level rogue. He got 6 expertises.
Got
What level
expertise
is Bard
and a
at
22 dexterity.
It's like level 6 or something.
Bonus action, spend a point, gonna do 2 more unarmed strikes. Yeah! For 25. For 11. And then another one for 12.
Worse.
Misses.
Bit worse.
No, that's 11. What do you mean 12?
Oh, yeah, no, 11. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, math.
Flora, get him again!
Quick
Like
fire.
I was kind of right. It's 3rd
more
and then
pucks,
again at 10th.
Okay.
Do that again, I blow us all up.
Do it
Oh, no.
again! He's a coward!
Actually, we're gonna use something that I haven't really done before.
Just gonna leave.
Casting this at 2nd level, I don't think I have it set to ask me if I want to upcast it or not, but
Oh, you need a line breaker.
oops, I forgot to line break that one.
Yeah.
So I'm
But either
casting it
way,
at 2nd level.
you also have it set to do an attack roll when it's an int save. You may want to remake this one entirely. Gordon, give me an int save, please.
Dude, the rolls I've been having are
Oh God,
bad.
said no. So you lost a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
And Flora gets one.
Why do I feel like that doesn't mean much to him?
It probably doesn't. If he starts healing himself,
That's not true.
Yeah.
I don't know, that usually takes an action, so if he does that, I'll take it.
many, many things, including aiming one thing at his feet.
Oh no.
Is that your turn, Flora?
Yep.
Yep, bring her on home.
Scrap takes step forward as he's saying, do that again, I blow us all up. That's not the threat you think it is! Draconic cry. Take step back. That's 10 feet of movement. Spend a couple of reagents.
Sorry, Micah.
Let's adjust this bomb to have the correct damage real quick.
Oh, you did nat 1, and then Vulcan just kicks it into the well.
And advantage because I scrimmed.
You're not just playing with fire. You're playing with old man.
old man fire.
19.
19 hits.
19 does.
Cool.
Cocoon!
11 force damage, and everyone that you guys still need to make dex saves.
Okay.
Oh.
Not you, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the target as well, so yes, Vulcan too.
Oh.
But
Introduce
Vulcan's fine.
0.
Oh. You're
Okay,
no.
so let's see here. No, the target doesn't make a save. It's just the target as well as each creature within 5 feet.
Yeah, I think because
fails.
then it would make them take the damage twice, which is...
So he gets knocked
That's-
5 feet away from me. Georgia
No?
would get
Away
knocked
from
5
the
feet away
center-
from the blast.
The center of the blast, yeah. And
Yeah,
it's the
well, the
target
center of the
as
blast-
well as everybody. So the target
the
makes a dex save to be pushed
No.
too.
The target as well as everyone who fails a save. It is part of the same line
so
it is they target and the other people that have failed to save.
He automatically does it. He doesn't make a save. He just gets pushed because he got hit.
And the blast
Everyone
radius would be
else.
like right here because it would impact him and knock him back.
Yeah, everyone
Then
else.
Yordrik would take half damage and get pushed back from the point of the explosion.
Yordrik, take 5.
Okay.
What about me? I made the deck save. Did I?
You made the dex save, so you're
13.
fine. You don't take anything.
Okay,
Dust your
fine.
pants off.
Because it's
Sweet.
already half damage on Phelan.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Scrap is gonna move out of fireball range.
Good boy.
Scamper, scamper, scamper.
You, yeah, so you're... It's weird. Yep. Vulcan, destroy them.
Well, kiddos, you done good. Too good.
Good enough.
You guys right there? Take a 3 hit.
Alright.
Let me show you my real power.
You guys are way too close together for it. You should have ran away.
19 will hit.
I didn't have the run away.
As Peleus, as he's running by, Peleus, you just get an elbow right into the ribs.
I was gonna say, is that alright? Kick him in the shins as he's running away.
Now, dearie, now dearie, and he looks over to Flora. Dahlia told me you could do something very similar to this.
Uh-oh.
However, let me show you a little bit juice to it.
Power kill.
Flora, do you want to do anything in this situation?
Yeah, cat.
What do
You
you
have a spell that can make him reconsider this
What?
course of action.
Oh god!
5,
Some thoughts.
4, there. I'm setting a timer for you. Doesn't work like that. He is not taking attack, dash, disengage, or dodge.
Oh, yeah, he's not taking
All
a
under
That's
the
not
hour.
even the spell I thought you were gonna use.
The casting spell action is completely separate. That's why you can't
Yep.
haste it.
Oh,
That's right, 'cause
we'll
it
have
would
to remember
be,
that.
the only way to do
and-
that would be like counterspell.
We'll have to remember that in the future.
This
'cause I
is
swear we've
this
had
is
it.
counter spell against melees.
Yeah, I swear we've used it on spells before, but it very clearly doesn't say that, so we'll just have to remember that in
Yes.
the future, I guess.
So, everyone deck save. As Vulcan, you want to describe your ultimate attack?
Oh, it's not
Wait.
ultimate yet.
I know.
Do I have any bonuses from cover behind this wall
Yeah.
over here?
Let me just.
I say Scribe can make it with advantage. No, Broden, ultimate as in final.
Is his spell save only? Oh wait, no. What is spell save?
That's Cat's. His is a nice.
Fail. Fail.
Nice.
Fail.
I'm gonna
Scrap.
hellish rebuke him through his attack, actually.
Yeah, Scrap is fine.
Scrap passed.
I have to get a natural 20 to pass, so let's see how this goes. 3.
Everyone fails.
Okay.
Scrap passed.
I do need a deck save from Vulcan.
Yeah.
You all
Scrap-
take.
Scrap's behind cover, so. That
Okay.
is 35 damage to all but Scrap, who we're gonna call that.
I would have still been up.
17.
What type of damage?
color is
fire?
Vulcan's fire, by the way?
It is a nice
Classic or
yellow.
D? Oh, good. I like it.
It's fire damage.
It's 35, right?
Yep, 35 fire damage.
He's gonna go 1.
And I do need a deck save from Vulcan.
As he does.
Oh no, wait, never mind. I used my reaction already. Never mind.
Hey, never mind. You're good.
He's gonna go behind the wall here, and he's gonna use bonus action to hide.
Jove!
Good luck.
Wait, bro, your stuff is mithril. That's a 30.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, Mr. Wait, does he have advantage all the time?
Oh no, still.
No, no, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
22 though. As he darts into the shadows after blowing up a large portion of the base.
Yeah, just smoke. His version of smoke bomb.
You hear from the shadows. You understand what I'm trying to get at here?
It's been a while since I've had to do this. Resistance still, that halves it, right?
Yeah, that halves it. So you take 17.
I'm glad I took cover.
Yeah.
Scrap saw the writing on the wall. I was like, Micah, out of a blinding yellow flash, he's gone, and you're quiffy. Who I hope is Scrap's backup character if he's not already in use.
He's not currently in use.
Ooh.
I thought you wanted Tristan to be his backup character.
No, Quiffy's way funnier. Tristan's what you wanted.
Why again with the burning?
Wasn't me this time.
You didn't burn him once. You froze.
Yeah,
his
no,
eye.
you can't burn me.
No, you gave him Frostburn.
There we go.
Huh.
I love Vulcan. Just goodbye.
Okay.
It's supposed to be smoke. There's smoke afterward.
So we have no idea where he is unless we make a
Perception, yes.
as an action.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that right now. Instead, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself.
As the second spell slot is used.
No,
Oh, sorry.
we had a long rest. We had a short rest and a long rest, so. So yeah, I am of multitude right now.
He is them.
Micah, add color markers to yourself for as many guys as you got.
I want to give myself a grenade.
No. Yes, as you see now, there is a bunch of prisms. As like a prism, the light going through Yordrick's shell makes duplicates.
I will also bonus action give myself some temp HP with my war pick, and I'm gonna move over in.
Cocoon as cover!
Huh?
Use the cocoon as cover.
Kind of. I saw him go around the corner, so I know that if he wants to get back in here, he's either gonna have to come from this side or come from that hole, or over the wall. But for
Or
right now,
walk
I'm gonna
back
get
forward.
over on this side of this table.
Okay.
But that is my turn, as I just.
Monkey Man?
Alright, Monkey Man. Monkey Man's first gonna get some temp HP himself,
I
actually.
like to think that all four Yordricks are politely sitting around this table.
We're all just playing poker.
They'll never suspect me. I'm too casual.
Alright. There we go, we'll get that. So that's bonus action, last point expanded. And... I mean, I just know he's over here. If I come out.
You got any area of effect?
I mean, okay, here's the problem. He's in broad daylight against the wall. He's not in any cover. And he's not invisible. He's like right there.
A point is made.
Like it's an open field. Hide action
it
doesn't
is
really.
quite literally standing against the wall in an open
It's like
field.
so I go out straight, but I still have enough movement to go down.
Yeah,
to him.
because you did not know where he was specifically, but if you get out here, yes.
Yeah, so I still even if I go like right here, I have enough movement to get down to him.
Oh, what if you actually came out?
Oh, I'm not letting you get away that easily.
Yeah,
I'll go for a couple more swings. I would say, since I use the temp HP and I'm hurt, yeah, that black smoke's coming off play. Something fierce right now.
Are you gonna go full monkey?
No, I already used my bonus action, so no, not right now.
Crying shame.
Yep, damn shame that. Anyways. For 12. Wow.
He just starts parrying the attacks.
For 20.
That hits.
For go over 11
No,
again.
Focus. Until the beginning of Scrap's turn, he's still Draconic Cried.
Oh, never mind. That hits then, too. So
25, 22.
25.
Alright.
Oh, 9 and 11.
Action
Alright.
economy's a bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Laura, you're equipped as well.
Yep. Well, I watched Peleus run out that direction, so...
Yep, you watched him run out and then kind of look around and then quickly turn south. Before punching the wall. Or something behind the wall.
So I'll just run out
Nope.
that direction. You know, look at Vulcan. Yeah, that one hurt.
Someone taught their horse how to crip walk.
Yeah.
And, Let's go with second level magic missile.
That is 12, 16 damage.
Alright.
Scrap, is Scrap's the beginning of your turn, the Draconic Cry is gone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's okay, I'm not aiming at him.
Cool.
Just runs out from behind cover and just yells, "Finally! Destruction!"
Is he okay?
He's
Just does that
fine. He
sometimes.
gets like that sometimes.
I'm gonna spend all 3 Regent dice as I'm gonna throw a bomb at the wall right here.
Any particular reason? I'm gonna say Peleus knows he's there.
I
Cool.
assume I saw Peleus punching at the air on the other side of the wall.
Let me see how I feel.
Scrap's a smart enough guy. I guess he probably put 2 and 2 together.
Scrap roll raw intelligence for me. Let's see if you can put 2 and 2 together in the heat of combat. Unfortunate.
What? Wanted to blow up the wall.
I bet you did.
And I wanted to hide.
Road wins.
I mean, his cover's got to give him something at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally got gypped out of a 22 stealth.
So, unfortunate, Toma.
I only make my argument because there's literally nothing for him to hide behind once I round the wall.
Yeah.
I throw a teleportation bomb over here.
Okay. As in a poof, he's been telefragged.
Eh. Can I see him from here?
Let me move him real quick just to see how far the wall curves. Technically he's on a corner, so...
At least half cover.
Yeah, at least half cover.
Oh god, the last thing he needs is even more AC.
I can't even attack him on this turn anyway, that's my action. But now I know where he is, so I'm gonna... See, I moved 20 feet.
Don't send me stuff like that. That's when you're gonna roll like shit.
I'm gonna move back up over here.
Okay, that's
Just
your
come
turn,
with
sir?
Yep, I had to just gather information.
Vote! Good.
Alright, I'll admit, you kiddos are putting up quite the fight. Sonny, do me a favor.
Hold this, and you just put something in your hand, Peleus. You kind of look at it. You look back up at him. He's not there. Yes.
Hey, you figured out how to do cool invisibility.
I look away for 5 seconds. Did you just delete the token?
Yeah. Alright. And bonus action. He's gonna hide.
Oh, really? Is he now?
Is he really hidden right now?
This time for sure. Oh,
34?
Yeah, I think.
Ignore the heavy armor again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
Burn just hit your ass with the tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Well then. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Unless Vulcan's gone, because Burn back in, he's not in the turn.
Vulcan is not gone. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna put him on the map though.
Well, I was saying he's not in the turn order now.
I know we go after Scrap, so
Good enough.
yeah.
Or just give him like a 13 or something inconsequential.
Yeah.
Yorder's gonna walk back out with his squad on him. Where'd he go? As everybody's exited the fort now.
Is that it for your turn?
Well, no, I'm literally yelling out to y'all, where did he go?
Okay, but they can't respond off their turns.
Okay, then I will just use my movement to get out there, and as my action, I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Not the
As,
shell
as,
action?
as the squad of Yordricks just start vibrating side to side.
You can still concentrate if you wanted to shell up.
AJ, I am not going to use my shell in the middle of combat.
That's what it's for!
It's really not.
Yes, it is. Your movement just becomes 0, but it's, I'm concentrating, hit me.
No, it's a lot more than that, AJ.
I'm gonna go over to Flora.
Okay, you can't do anything else, but eh.
Actually, there is something I can do.
No, I
I'm
meant
gonna
in
go-
the shell. You can't do anything, but if you're
Oh,
concentrating...
yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, you said I
I'm
couldn't
gonna-
see stuff out of the shell, so I
Yeah.
can't fire anything.
Correct.
I'm gonna go to Flora, and as I pass her, I'm gonna whisper "Follow me," as I'm gonna cast Darkness, centered right here, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement up into the well.
Okay, draw darkness then. Yeah, no, Micah, it's if you're concentrating already, just get in the shell.
I just need to recheck the radius on that. That is 15 feet. And circle, linger. So it'll basically cover me as I do what I do. As I'm now soaked in water, which, fun fact, gives you resistance to fire.
Hmm.
You are wet.
To a point.
No,
Yeah.
it legitimately does. That is an actual in-game mechanic in the player's handbook, and I found it out a while ago. It is
He's right.
great.
Really?
I will say, yes,
Yes,
it's in the
if you
player's
are
handbook.
soaked in
I thought you
water.
meant just in general. I'm gonna say I don't think I can just douse myself with a bucket of water and run into
No,
alien
it's like-
burning for.
I'm a big fan of it. Should also make you vulnerable to lightning, but
I mean,
yeah,
technically, the myth you dip your hand in water and then quickly dip it in the...
So I am now full body dipped in the water right now, basically hanging
So,
out the side of this thing. So
that
not
is
only
your-
do I have cover, but resistance, and he doesn't even really necessarily know I'm in there.
okay, Flora.
Okay, I will do what Pelea said, follow him. Back over here behind the well.
You don't see him. I don't know if this is really big enough for both of us, so technically it.
No, I'm just like behind it.
Well, if you are willing to drown,
No, I like the idea of she's like follow. He's like follow me, and she follows him, goes out of the darkness, doesn't see him at all.
Yep. So now I'm just like, okay.
Oh shit! What now?
And I
Players misjudged the width of the well.
By the way, is Pelea still in the darkness?
Basso Meadow.
Technically, yes.
I would say
you're
he's
halfway
around
in.
By the
50.
rules of over half.
Yeah, I'd say he's
Yeah.
50 covered by it. So not magical darkness, which if Vulcan can't see through, can't see the place.
Okay.
I guess I'll just take the dodge action.
Okay. Grandpa?
Ramp.
Well, now there's a giant thing of darkness in front of me.
And Flora ran out of it.
Let me see. I'm gonna go into all of these rocks and use the hide action.
Okay. Roll stealth for me, sir.
I pick up those rocks.
Big enough to that they were once a wall.
9.
He's now sitting on top of one.
All right.
Okay, and then we're gonna say Vulcan.
Okay. Vulcan's gonna do two things. He's gonna.
He's gonna rage.
No. That would be hilarious.
Hard. That would be awesome.
Okay.
The Barbarians.
I was gonna say the Rogue Barian multi-class.
The band of violent wandering minstrels, the Barbarians.
From behind the building,
Okay.
you all watch as I just need to see how big. Gosh damn it, why do they have to make this one so long?
If it's one of the spells I made, the answer is because.
It's not.
Okay. Why so long? Because. Play's gonna have wet shoes
Why
and
the
wet socks
fuck?
tonight.
Hey, if it works against the fireball, it works.
I guess I'm not gonna do that because I think I fucked up his character sheet with something. Gosh damn it.
Oh.
That's annoying.
Got a plan B?
I mean, how many third level spell slots does this man have?
It wasn't a third level spell.
No, I'm saying fireball. But
Yeah.
again.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, God. I like blows out of measure. There we go.
Alright, so AJ, I have to ask something. Okay. So Vulcan's going to appear
Yeah.
here. As he's going to point towards Scrap.
The hell is here? I can't not see it.
Alright.
You were behind the turn order.
Yeah, sorry.
You ready?
He points towards Scrap. He's going to cast Modify Memory.
Ooh.
Modifying
only
Scrap,
in action.
making Scrap believe that when we first started this entire fight, that he was going to fight with Vulcan on his side, and was given the express thing of just attack the hell out of Laura and Palius.
Well,
He's gonna pull out
Vulcan,
the shovel.
Vulcan is now concentrating. Scrap, give him hell.
And she's gonna bonus action, go back this way and hide.
He's such a shitter. I love it.
Micah,
35.
please, take your turn.
Okay.
That's a
I do not know where anybody is. I do not know what has happened to Scrap. I just know that
I mean,
darkness
it's got
has-
vocal components, and so he did
Yeah.
shout something.
Yeah, he
just
did.
Shout something.
Yep, but then he hit afterwards, so it doesn't.
So, Burton, mind if I take the lead of what he would shout just for the giggles?
Sure.
Now, the plan!
Scrap is completely convinced. That's what's
Yeah.
the plan.
Wait, I had
What?
advantage on that save actually,
Oh yeah?
Oh.
Why?
because
He's
we're
hostile?
fighting it.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
make
yeah.
that's
Doesn't
true.
matter.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
The plan.
The plan.
So I would have.
hit them with everything you have.
So
you would have heard the plan come from Scrap's area.
Okay.
Wait, I need to read through this while you're doing your turn.
Boy, you should have stayed in the darkness. I lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
I am honestly trying to think of what I can do right now.
Not much. He's a shitter.
Yeah. I'll
Depends what
walk
you're
out in
gonna
the darkness because I know that is just something of relative safety, quote unquote. And I'll just sort
Okay.
of call out. I don't know why, but he yelled out the plan to Scrap. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm very lost.
Okay, now your turn, sir.
It says that he has to explain to me how my memories are changed.
I mean, he could have just gone, now the plan! You're with me! Attack!
I'm fine with that, but that means that you guys would have heard him say that.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not either way. I think his result was achieved.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do, but there's
Oh,
not.
you know Fireball?
No, I don't. If I was a fire genie warlock, maybe, but I'm not.
You know
I
Dirt
guess
Ball?
I'll.
Yeah. I was just reading through to make sure there wasn't any kind of weird shenanigans with it. But yeah, no, it's completely reasonable for Scrap to have, in some alternate reality, have agreed to fight with him against you guys.
I mean, God, a 1v4, that's... Oof.
Scrap is also incapacitated and unaware of his surroundings.
I read through that too. That's only during the point where he is describing how my memory has changed.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. So, Yordrick, I'm gonna have to put a timer on you. Do something, or we're skipping. Or you're taking.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I could use the mass healing word scroll. Just
you could, but then that is consumed.
Yeah, and this.
You have to... Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say, you can see through magical darkness.
I can't see the magical darkness. It's more of just a thing of, do I really want to use something like that on a fight that probably isn't to the death?
Plus, nobody is down, and you know about how yo-yoing is.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take the dodge action in the darkness again.
Okay. Zelkus, you're wet.
Yes, I am. I'm just trying to... I've never dealt with this fucking spell before. So I'm just like trying to understand what it is so I can...
You have dealt with it before.
Wait a minute.
The Forget-Me-Knob.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I thought you were trying to gaslight me with your own modified memory in real life for a second.
No, the Forget-Me-Knob.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to read through it to actually understand how, because there's so many words. Oh my god. I think for this one, I'm just anticipating a big boom right now. So, and I haven't really gotten one, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take the dodge action and keep over in here. I can still hold my breath easily for these rounds that I need to, so. The well is safe.
Well is safe. The well is secure.
Okay, he takes the well action.
I take the dodge action and the well, yeah, ready for a big boom. Yep.
Okay, so I would have heard that.
Heard Yordrick.
Yeah. You look at Scrap. Does he look dangerous?
The plan.
Little plushie. Squeeze him, he makes the noise.
I love you.
Only we had a cleric with remove curse for Scrap.
I don't know what's going on.
So do something then. Do what you think. You don't have to move up with all the information. Go with what you would normally do.
This man in his
Crap, look
hiding.
off.
It's frustrating. Where'd he go?
Yes, we're fighting a rogue. And
yeah.
apart. We're fighting a rogue with spells. It's annoying as fuck.
I'm gonna take another dodge action.
You were the MVP in the first half, not gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, hard carry. Okay, scrap the plan. Force a deck save on him.
Come on!
Or why'd you move closer to the well?
Let's be honest here, Scrap would love the opportunity in a game like this.
Yeah.
For
Please,
potential
Poma.
potential cover on top of the dodge action. That's why I moved closer.
Hooray! Yeah, just group us up.
Cover, he does
Scrap.
double damage to structures.
Yeah.
Is Scrap smart enough to realize that water not good for fire damage?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
But
That's like
she
saying,
also
describe how
doesn't
the
see
sky's blue.
Peleus in the well, so you just see Flora outside the well.
You also
But I
know
do
Flora's
know that
resistant
Flora
to
was
fire.
resistant to fire
Yeah.
damage.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, careful before we start arguing for chemical fire.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not talk about an oil fire.
Dude, he can probably heal, right?
It'll be fine.
Just go, just do it.
Just do shit. Stop being careful. That's not you.
That's not scrap, yeah.
Not the Scrap way, man.
So I was told to attack them as hard as possible, right?
As hard as you can.
Hard as you can.
Oh boy.
Not half hard, not some arbitrary percentage.
As hard
As I can.
Okay. I hope you guys are ready to take a bunch of damage.
Did you know
No,
you
even I targeted you.
I'd really
Did you know
rather
you got
not.
a nuke now?
Scraps level 20?
You just hear a whistling.
Oh no.
It's the
Four,
one
quick
sound
to the
from Call of
fridge.
Duty 2. Well, that depends. Is it a lead line fridge?
I fucking hope so.
Oh, everything's lead lined, especially the food here.
Oh God.
It's interesting that you say lead line.
Why? Why is that interesting?
That is a good. Yeah,
Because
wait.
I've always viewed radiant damage as radiation.
Oh yeah, holy bomb.
Oh no.
I just need to double check exactly which one of these I need to modify here.
Even when she's not here,
Damn it.
Dahlia's proud.
Hey, so
Okay,
you
so do they count as fiends?
no,
One
there's
does.
yeah, Pallies does. Pallies deliberately wanted to
Okay, so Palace does count as a fiend.
because he's a filthy half-blood.
Yeah.
Okay, I needed
Oh,
to know. But for now, this is coming at Flora, and Palace, dear God, you better make this save.
Shit. Kiko.
25 on Flora.
Flora, quick thing I want to tell you. Oh no, wait, this is a save. Never mind. Fuck.
No meta.
It's not an attack action.
I will say nothing that happens here will kill you.
So, Palace, you do need to make a dex save
Okay.
for half of the 30.
I do have a question on that. You are hanging from a well.
Yeah, I do have cover, so that does help, and I have an advantage on the deck save because I took that.
Okay.
Also, I don't know how much damage radiant damage does to structures, but
Well, it's gone.
Dahlia, if you
it's just a
remember,
crater there now.
Dahlia deleted people with hers. Like,
Yeah, so,
nothing
okay.
remained.
I'm sorry. I thought I realized it's this or this, not 34 and 38.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that might
it's
actually kill
34 to Flora, and it's 38 damage because that's the D12 damage to Peleus. But no matter what, it'll be half damage for Peleus, even if he fails.
Well, no, because it's the damage instance given to Flora, because she was the one subjected to the save. So if you had targeted Peleus, then it would have been the 38.
Well, no,
Because why would I take a separate instance of damage rolls?
because
You're a
it's because you're a fiend that
But you're
just
not
does
hitting
more
me with-
damage to fiends.
AOE.
I
You-
wanna
you
know
still need to make the
reality
save
on this
against
one.
the
Feels
AoE.
Weird.
Is it a saber
Feels
suck?
weird to me.
It is a save or suck. If you pass the save, you don't take any damage. Even if you fail it, like you just did, you still take half of that damage.
So you would take 19. And Flora, you unfortunately take the full 34. So it's just a blinding flash even through the magical darkness. You still see something.
I am gonna reaction use Bloody but Unbound.
Good.
Oh, good.
So how much again do I take? Just let me.
19 because it's 15 plus 4, so 19.
You guys know what scrap can do.
I'm well aware of how dangerous scrap is. That's not.
And Selka's
See,
called him the
this-
Krillin.
Now keep in
Yeah,
mind,
he has the most destructive power.
yeah, shit like this is why Scrap gets frustrated when you guys get right up next to people. Because he's like, I could be doing this all the damn time, but no, you guys are just always near shit. He's just shouting this right now at you guys.
Cat, the last thing Flora sees was a flash, and then a full body state, like excruciating burn.
Let me.
Wait, so guys, Dahlia's in the pod. Is she Goku?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
because
about right. Yeah.
You,
We said Peleus is the Vegeta, so he's never
Yeah.
Goku.
Peleus and Yordrik do hear Scrap just ranting about how he could be doing this all the time, but you're always in the way.
Yordrik, the darkness is now gone, by the way.
Okay.
It's okay, Yordik, you're Piccolo. You'll contribute. Please, Piccolo.
Roderick, you need to go kidnap a child and bring it to the Badlands and train it on how to kill.
Roderick, there was a flash of light.
Oh, darkness is gone. Congrats.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Flora is knocked out. No death saves, Cat.
Okay.
This was a fun little test. No death.
Alright. I believe it's actually the grandfather. He's gonna use his stuff to just dash up the wall.
Did orbital run.
Can you see? He can.
Yes. For all intents and purposes, yeah.
Yeah. Can I see Yordrick?
There is. I did say the building was a little taller.
He'll move over here.
Yeah.
Can you see?
You just see 4 Yordricks vibrating
Yeah, you
over
just
there
see
in
4 of them.
confusion.
But I can see him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yordrick!
No.
Time's up.
Yeah.
What a dick.
If the target has 100 or it is
stunned, my
stunned,
guy.
otherwise it does not. Constitution,
It is just a 1 in stun.
Yeah. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I guess I'm stunned.
I like to think that the verbal component is just the clicking of him putting a sword away.
Yeah.
And we're done.
As he jumps off the wall and he just kind of shouts out, Alright! Alright, bring it in! Bring it in! Oh, right. Give him a minute! Bring him in! Reel him in!
And that's where we're gonna take our break. We've been on for a while.
Yeah.
Kat, if you could take us to the break screen, please.
Oh, hey, I actually make it.
I'm a Game Boy, so continue. I got Game Boy and Oreos.
You all see
So
Vulcan just
Floro-
take a seat at the table.
So, well, I gotta climb out of the well first. Is Flora, like, knocked out?
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl my way out of the well.
Vulcan walks over and let's get you up.
Oh yeah, he would cure wounds on Flora.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Scrap steps out around the the wall, bombing it. Wait, are we done?
Vulcan just kind of gives him the thumbs up, like, "Good job, man, we won."
And concentration breaks.
No, he modify memory changes his memory. He believes that that was the plan from the start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just puts the bomb away. All right, awesome.
With Dahlia and the orb, we were through killing each other. Thank you for correcting me, Scrap.
What do you mean? I was on his team.
You were?
Oh, Flora, you would also wake up if
It was.
By the way.
That's what I was told. Yeah.
You wake up when he cures wounds.
Yeah, Vulcan's gonna cure wounds. Take a 5th level cure wounds.
He can make the hot. 38.
Oh, that's better. Yeah.
38. Yep.
I thought it was the 13, and I was like, oh, that's really bad for 5th level.
No. All right, come on, let's get you up.
Yep. Okay.
I gotta dust myself off. I'll use prestidigitation.
All right. I'll be the first to admit. All impressed me, especially you, little missy. He's gonna make his way back to the table and nurses himself down.
Cool.
Is the table still there?
I'd imagine he has to.
If not, he makes one.
Yeah, he just
I was gonna say.
He truly pulls one out of hammer space.
Stuck on the grid. Unlike him, he's ascended beyond us.
Oh.
Glares at Scrap.
Well.
Say about a minute later.
Back all the way
that's
over
HP.
he just. You glare at him, and he's like, "What? If I didn't take you out, you would have continued to pose problems for our team."
Yordrick sits down and slowly melds back into one person.
Laura's just going, "You're fucking an art. What do you mean?"
Oh wait, neat. The
Why?
10 HP from bloodied but unbound don't go away.
No.
Neat.
All right.
I mean, Salkus, I will say, it will not last through long rest.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It still obeys the normal rules. It's just the.
It's not
feature I
like
usually use lasts a
it's not
minute.
like goes away
This
at the end of your turn or whatever.
one. Yeah, the other ones I use they last for a minute. So this one just doesn't have that restriction. So it just lasts until the next short rest or long rest.
Well, it looks like we all did pretty well. And some of us have secrets of their own. He kind of looks over to Peleus. We had Smoky Man.
It's smoking.
I can't wait for it to figure out Peleus' French.
I think
If he
might
hasn't
already
picked up
know.
from the
Yeah,
accent.
he already knows, yeah.
Darn, I was hoping you'd have a more visceral reaction.
Yeah, we all
Yes,
wanted
he
to be
insulted me in like the
deeply
first or second sentence he
racist.
spoke to
Trust
me.
me, we all wanted Vulcan to be deeply racist.
Yeah, no.
All of a sudden, Vulcan takes on a deeply southern accent.
Alright,
Ox a shotgun. Where'd you get that?
now. You've all earned the information, but I need, and I do mean this, one last thing.
Fight me again.
No.
Phase 2!
Yes,
I-
I can't.
Whenever this comes up, and it very ever rarely does, you must sign this. You
Oh,
folks sign
God
it.
damn it.
Ugh.
Oh, my.
This simply
Not a magic
states,
contract.
yes, simply states that you will not give away the information I'm going to tell you to anyone. Now you can tell someone like Dahlia, but she will most likely already know everything after she wakes up.
I was gonna say, can we tell Dahlia?
Yes. If she has any loop, I should mention beforehand, give her a week after she wakes up. Some of the memories from the last couple hours will probably be a little fuzzy.
You mean there's
Okay,
something
so-
going on in there?
You just mentioned memories. Is she like getting some kind of weird ancestral memory passed down to her or something?
I will get to that.
I'm gonna count that as a yes.
He just
No, those
he
allowed.
puts the contract on the table and puts down a pen.
I
I want to make this very clear to all of you. This is to keep Dahlia safe.
I have a
Dahlia.
question.
You may ask.
Do you think Dahlia trusts you?
I think when she wakes up, she will understand and will, yes. I think up until now, the directions that I were given from, and I'll get to this, from her has been kind of jumbled.
Her is in her points to the cocoon or some other metaphysical her.
Yes.
Gosh darn it.
Scrap squints.
Her
Good
husband-
answer. He
Horizon
scribbles his
Four.
name down. If he'd been like, yes, she trusts me, Scrap would have been like, I don't know about that.
He gets up and he'll reach across the table and shake your hand, Scrap, and he goes, "And welcome to a game that you will hate."
I don't know, I usually enjoy games.
He is quite the
Oh,
one for
Scrap ends up in
gambling.
Saw.
I
Oh,
won't find anything. I want to know why exactly this is for Dahlia's own safety.
he does enjoy a lot of gambling, as your
I will get to
paper.
that.
I don't think
No,
we're
no, it
getting
doesn't
any.
work
This
like that. You're not
contract-
getting to that. You're telling me.
This contract will state that I have to tell you the information.
Scrap has already gambled with his life more than once.
I will give you my story, and through it, hopefully you will understand Dahlia's a lot more.
That being said, I do feel like his ring stacks the deck a little
Now.
bit in his favor.
I will state that I do not have all the information, and we are still searching for all the information.
Scrap just leans back in his chair and sighs. Why can't any of you just be normal?
What do you define as normal?
Not having all of gestures vaguely to everything around this going on in your life.
I mean,
I
I don't
will-
think I have any of that stuff going on in my life.
I
Never
He just
been inside
points
one of those.
at your lantern. Uh-huh.
I mean, I've been rather forthcoming with that. There's no.
chose this life.
Scrap is truly the only one who gets his powers from him.
Everyone gets to choose their life. This one I chose. So, the rest of you?
Well, it doesn't sound like I'm getting any information. I don't sign this. So.
I would never even allow you to sign it if I didn't think you all could be good people or worth the time.
I think it's very fitting that Scrap, who has shown that he trusts Dahlia the most out of everyone in this group, is the first one to sign.
See, that's the thing. I'm getting mixed signals here. You both saying that you trust us enough to tell us the information, but you don't trust us enough to hold on to it willingly.
I can't trust you enough not to squeal after I tell you information. Especially a Leonian.
You really think I'd want to give out information regarding them?
I don't know. You're the newest to the group. She hasn't written much about you to me. Though you were
based
the
on your
last
phrasing,
person.
I think you're more so afraid that someone's going to be able to force us to tell someone this information, and this contract should help stop that, right?
He just kind of smiles at you, Strap. Well?
I've signed up for worse things. Here, sign it.
You were military.
War flashbacks.
Peace flash.
Do you sign it?
Yeah.
Alright. I was thinking of which. I'm not sure if she was intending to give this to you soon, but Dahlia asked me to do you a favor, or I guess her a favor, or something sort. I don't know what it was for, but here. And he hands you this large portrait that's covered.
Okay. Like, awkwardly is I'm gonna take a peek. Can't resist.
Alright. You take a peek. It is an entire family portrait of your family. Like, modern.
Talking
It has
mom, siblings,
everyone
dad,
there.
nieces, nephews.
It even has what looks like your character's father in the background, but clearly like taken as reference from something else.
So, like, is it a vibe of he went and checked up on them and got a picture as proof kind of thing?
Yeah, you can kinda get that
He
idea.
did not grave rob.
Yeah, you're not grave rob.
Grave Rob,
That
yay!
looks freshly painted.
My name's Robert. Grave Robert.
I kind of got the information of, well, this was happening as I was finishing up this. They were dealing with some weird elf boy when I was leaving. I
They
didn't
are
really...
gonna have so many questions for me.
Well, to be fair, I just posed as a traveling artist, and through my skills, they were willing to commission a photo. I'm rather persuasive.
I can't believe she would do something like this for me.
Game. What about this
Well.
out of character?
Nothing, but Flora still like she her and gifts are.
Dahlia's always had the tendency to stick her nose into business. I hope that it does not make you think ill will of her.
Not even in the slightest. That's not what I meant at all.
Oh, good. Well, you two. The turtle and the Leonian.
Yordrick already signed it. I said he did.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that either.
Sign
I
right after-
Sonny!
It was right after Scrap because I made the joke of he does
Oh.
enjoy gambling quite a lot.
Truly just sign it
I thought that was just about Strap.
Yeah, that was
No,
something
and then I
just
said
a-
I sign it.
Oh, I did not hear you.
Sign it
Either way.
louder, Sonny. He's a little hard of hearing.
You might have just cut out or something.
Alright. And what about you?
I want a stipulation.
Oh boy.
I
Yes.
Scrap wonders out loud. I wonder what happens if someone were to sign one of these and it conflicted with a previously signed agreement.
Maybe they'd explode.
Yes.
You want me to tell you above game?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it like eating the devil fruits?
No matter what you do, no matter what you use, pen don't work.
Yeah.
You could dump ink don't work.
So it's a precedent thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's truly, well, it was here first, it will be here first.
Well, what do you,
Interesting.
what's the stipulation?
I want the stipulation that with the express consent of Dahlia, we can inform those who we wish.
I will be out of my hands at that point anyway, so sure. Like I said, Dahlia does not need to have to sign this contract. She is in this whether she wants to be or not.
Fine.
Alright. One moment, and he just pulls out from a bag. He reaches down, you can tell it's a bag of holding. Just pulls out this a large picture of this nice, like, alcoholic brew. Puts it on the table. Pour yourself a drink, we're going to be here a while, as the story is complicated and rather awful.
Laura doesn't waste a second when she sees.
And I can see why you and Dahlia are friends. Now, to give you some insight on Dahlia's situation, I should tell you my situation. Essentially, how I became, and I will state it out loud for everyone to know, Miss Flora, the head assassin/spy for the Narabani government, as well as Dahlia's grandfather.
Here.
Oh, like a ninja?
Yes, exactly like a ninja.
Grab just grins over it for, oh, he's gonna be so scared.
What? Do not tell anyone that I am, please. Either way, when I was very young, I was in the slums of the capital of Narabani with my family. My mother was a potter, my father was a painter. I was, well, a rather mischievous child. I went around painting murals all over the city, causing troubles, getting in conflicts with the law enforcement, and, well, overall being a nuisance. Which did, ironically, get me noticed by the right people. A traveling, say, upper crust societal member decided to make their way through that part of the city on the way back to the more inner districts. Saw my murals and decided he wanted to commission a painting. I was maybe 14 at the time. I came to him, and through my talents, he offered me a position over at the finest art college in all of Narabani, and I took it. For the next 2 years, I spent my time learning to paint properly and very well, and quickly rose to be the top of my class. However, my tendencies to cause havoc did not exactly go away, and I took the liberty of exploring part of the cities maybe I shouldn't have. And one day I decided my escapades needed to go a little bit further, and with a little coaxing from my friends at the time, decided to risk a lot. And decided to hit up one of the prime residents in all of Narabani, the Yamakaji clan's household. I, for a while, kept sneaking in, through the use of my magic and personal skills. And I do stupid things. I steal food, move furniture just slightly so people would run into it or fall. And one day I decided to go a little bit further into the estate than I probably should have, and entered a room with a rather angry head of household leaving it. When I went in, there I saw a woman in a traditional Narabani kimono, holding a blood red sword in hand, and needless to say, I might have fell in love a little. I decided to continue sneaking in once in a while, leaving gifts. And one day I noticed a want to help them. So I took my art, and instead of selling it and sending money home, I started to pray and donate it to the monarch. Eventually, my prayers were answered, and I was led to a part of the school I never seen before. There I found what was at that time the head of the ninja for Narabani. He was seemingly observing the school to find out that they were opening up an investigation on myself for possibly sneaking into one of the most high-end establishments of the Yamakashi clan. Instead, I impressed him by finding him, was taken in my sleep that night, and brought before the Emperor, who offered me the possibility of joining their ranks. I agreed, and from that point forward, I took up a position as the royal art painter by day and training to be a shinobi by night. Everyone following me so far?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, the leader of these ninja was working at the school, or they just were there investigating you?
They were there investigating me without me knowing until I stumbled upon them.
Huh.
So, since then, I was able to get into more contact with the Yamakashi clan and with this woman, Diane. And I eventually offered myself up to do portraits of their family as a way to talk to her and get to know her more, and, well, things kind of kicked off from there. Eventually, we would sneak out to go to sumo matches or any other forms of entertainment we wanted to for that night, and promptly sneak her back into the palace by morning. And that lasted for about 2 years. Pretty well. I mean, you gotta give it to me credit. I mean, 2 years to trick in them? Not bad. The issue with doing that, though, is the Yamakashi clan's speciality. Where I specialize in espionage, they specialize in assassinations. And I was preparing to make a very daring move. You could say they did not treat her very well, and it will seem to be a record upon every child similar to her. They were sent into horrific situations, war, or dealing with marauders, bandits, anything. They would throw children into it. And she was one of them. And so I decided to maybe sneak her out of the city and run away from her family. And they may have found that out and taken... what's the word?
Offense?
Offense to that, thank you. I remember being at my house, I remember packing up my parents' things. I was moving them as well, so to not have them be targeted. And I was actually doing this with the permission of the Emperor at the time, and eventually I heard an explosion in the distance. From the inner city, you could even see it from the outer districts, a massive plume of smoke, and something dark towards me very quickly. I saw it come from the window. I heard a knock on the door. I opened it up, and there was Diane in my arms, now collapsed, with a smaller lava cocoon starting to form around her. I threw her into the back of the wagon before I could take her completely. Threw what I could onto her. It didn't seem to burn anything, surprisingly, and we left. Since then, we stayed on the run for 3 years. And they never caught us. And eventually they stopped. The Yamakaji clan.
Cocoon didn't burn the cart?
No.
I look over towards this lava cocoon and how it's been spewing lava burning stuff.
It's very particular, and he kind of goes up to it.
Wanted to do this since forever.
He
Touches the lava.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I knew it.
He goes, yes, you can touch it, don't try to remove her from it. Either way, it wasn't just her that got away from the Yamakaji clan. He kind of pulls out a drawing. This, in particular, they are rather angry about her taking with her. And he shows up, and you see the picture of the monarch, the sword, and he goes, this, along with her, was probably the biggest spit in the face I could do to that clan, taking away from them.
You said you were doing this with permission by your emperor.
Yes.
So was this clan working against the emperor's orders?
Not particularly. You have to understand, Narbonne is split into two factions. The Emperor, who holds powers in terms of money, wealth, judicial things. They don't have military power. The Shogun controls the actual power. Which is why we are nothing more than a informant. Afterwards, though, we thought we escaped them. 3 years on the run, eventually they stopped. Maybe they lost us, maybe not. I eventually made the way to a small mountain town where my parents were, and we started a life. Had 2 kids, and all seemed well. We didn't see a trace of them. And eventually, though, about 13 years after that, or after 13 years after our firstborn was, born, I got a message from the Emperor requesting to see me. Apparently, an important information about the Yamakaji clan has surfaced. I went to answer the call to my Emperor, and in that time, I learned that I was strict. And she must have figured that out long before I did. I, unfortunately, at that point, had the sword on me for safekeeping, didn't want it out in public. So she gave our 2 sons to some neighbors who knew us. My parents had passed at that point, and she went out for a walk in the mountains. By the time I found her, she was impaled into the mountain. Arms cut off, and 12 Yamakaji bodies of the clan lying around her.
Dear goodness.
Now, when you say impale,
I mean, skewered through the stomach by 4 different spears and ran into the side of a mountain.
well, that sucks. Sounds like she put up a fight, though.
She was a fighter.
Entrap's gonna take the little ball of lava that he has in his hand and he just like chucks it at the wall over here to see what it does.
Hits the wall and starts actually tearing away at the wall.
Everyone around just hears him go.
Now, if it was just about the sword, I wouldn't care. But I learned a couple things about the Yamakaji clan, about my years of investigating them before and after, and words that I was able to get from Diane before her passing. It's more than just the sword, it's her. The sword doesn't work for other people. I don't know how, but...
Just because I might have missed it, we're talking about the sword that Dahlia carries around, right?
Yes. That sword is what we would call soul-linked, or soul-locked. It will not go to any other person. Yes. It will not go to any other person. It will not go to a random on the street. It won't even go to anyone particularly in their clan. It works for one soul. And that was at one point my wife, Diane. And that also means for her reincarnation, my granddaughter, Dahlia.
It's like how the memory's reminded that's how souls work in this world, and he goes, right, that!
I don't know how they did it, but the Yamakaji clan has experimented with magic and souls, apparently, for a very long time. We can track the creation of the sword all the way back before the founding of Narabani itself, though the trail runs cold at that point. It's not just about the sword. It's about Dahlia too. They won't take one or the other. They want both.
I guess that would explain the whole two voices thing.
As far as we can tell, the way they achieved such a thing was taking the soul and splitting it into two. Sort of like a phylactery. Shoving one piece into the sword, and one piece left with her. That way when the sword's here, the other half, after done with the reincarnation cycle, is naturally drawn back towards it. 13 years after her death, my son had his daughter. And I figured and was correct to assume that she was reincarnation. It's a whole new person.
Trevor like ponders for a second. I wonder who I'm the reincarnation of. Probably someone who likes blowing stuff up.
Probably. My point being is that Dahlia has been trapped in a game played by those who would use her for, well, simply put, their own personal game.
So the reason she's out traveling the world, I'm assuming, would be by your recommendation?
Is to avoid the Yamakaji clan at all possible. Initially, when her parents died, I got word that the Yamakaji clan, from a reliable source, trust me, I didn't ever make that mistake again, that they were starting to look again. So I sent her on her way towards Illyria, hoping that their trail would run cold and they would stop. But I knew it was only a matter of time before something like this happened, and that they would again probably come here to hunt her. They'll know that this has happened. And while I would typically tell you all that your lives could be in danger being around her, I still have the issue of you could have sold her or the sword out for an exorbitant amount of gold. You've known her for less than a year. There's no guarantee that you all wouldn't have jumped at the possibility of 10,000 gold just for her and the sword.
I'd probably just lose it all gambling. It's not really worth that much to me.
Grab taking it and betting it all on red.
Scrap,
We-
you're playing poker.
We know some things for a fact. The way to trigger what you all saw recently is through extreme emotional trauma.
Stress.
Trauma. Take your pick of the word. Their typical methods is to draw it out early for them is torture methods, throwing them on battlefields early, or in some extreme cases, the execution of their parents in front of them.
What the heck?
That's rather excessive.
Yes, and people who want power typically go to extremes.
Well, no argument with you there.
Flora just mumbling to herself, like she's putting puzzle pieces together. So that's what.
Also means that technically Dahlia is the heiress to the Amakagi clan, but I'll be damned if she ever gets to take that title. Or I should say more be forced to take that title.
Okay, well, all of this talk of politics is making me rather homesick. It really is. But what do we do now?
You mentioned she'd be better in 3 or so days. What exactly is the cocoon itself doing?
All as we can tell is a defense. It's allowing her to heal the body. I'm sure you saw as you all put, blood rupturing out of her back.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit of that, but I was mostly unconscious.
Yes. That was the other half of her who, well, it doesn't die, so it doesn't lose its abilities or memories, so it's tried to use more power than her body could supply. So it started to drain from its life energy in desperation. Therefore, it's able to cast more powerful magic at the cost of its own safety and life. This is it trying to restore itself.
That makes a weird amount of sense.
A
Needs
lot of
time
things
to
are
do
making
that.
sense for me now.
Okay, is there any way to speed it up or get her out of there sooner, or...
Not particularly, nor would I try. While Diane and Dahlia are actually rather reasonable, the other half, after the years of forced communication, politely, is a little jumpy.
You're saying there's a way to communicate with it for us?
If it wants to. Yes.
Is there a way to make a connection?
Not particularly. It will typically talk to those who it deems worthy or has shown great care or it trusts with its current reincarnation. I can assure you one thing. It has nothing but the best intentions for Dahlia. That does not mean it has good intentions for all of you. Its main survival is her survival.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna grab a piece of parchment out of my bag and do my damnedest to draw the lady that I saw.
You got artistic talent?
No artsy
Try.
photos.
If you're not proficient with painter's tools, then raw charisma.
Oh, God.
For the shot.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah!
Pass.
Perfect.
If you fail, I was gonna have Scrap say, Flora, that's a square.
Huh. Yes, that is her.
As in, that's Diane.
No, Diane was her last life. This one doesn't have
Gotcha.
much of a name anymore. Call it Dahlia, Diane, anything. It has some titles. But at this point, last time I talked to it, it didn't take names. Didn't see the point in it.
Hmm.
It's a love
Oh,
game, so I'm understanding this right. The sword is like half of Diane, then there's Diane's soul, which then got reincarnated Dahlia.
Well,
is now
no,
basically
it's
so there's
the,
there's
the being that is reincarnating all these things. It was at one point Diane. Diane died. That being then moved to the next life, which is Dahlia.
so
It's two
whatever this
halves.
being is. Whatever this being is, has always been the soul that has inhabited Diane and Dahlia. And there's, I'd assume, sort of looks over at him, echoes of who they used to be and how they act, but they're still their own person.
Correct. It's why I can't look at Dahlia and say that's Diane, because she's not Diane. She's completely different.
But
Well,
it's
fine.
also probably part of why you keep your distance, because she reminds you so much of who you love.
Yes.
This is looks over at you guys. Why is this so difficult for you guys?
No, I was just not really understanding the soul parts of it. I kind of understood the rest of it.
It seems like it's two halves of a soul, destined to find each other over and over again.
Is the blade a soul, or is it just bound to this soul?
Bound to it?
Okay, so the blade itself is not a soul.
No. If ever at any point Dahlia was given enough time to wield it and use it, it would probably restore itself. The Yamakashi clan, whenever it gets close, always executed the host, you could call it, or the incarnation of that time, to reset it.
Look over at Palace, we might get to punch that cousin.
Look forward to it.
Why?
Ah, that sounded like he deserved it.
Sounds
Drowning.
like he's a
He deserves it, yes. He doesn't have anything to do with this, though I don't think he'd raise his sword to protect Dahlia.
Oh no, it's a separate thing.
Okay.
There's apparently acts of drowning involved.
Yes, I remember that. I wanted to strangle the little fucker, but his parents denied me the opportunity.
Oh, that
You
was
asked the
agreement.
parents' permission?
We have so much in common. So,
Ugh.
Laura's now pacing, just mumbling to herself at this point, so that's what I thought. It wasn't necessarily Dahlia, it was like she is just going through because so many puzzle pieces just clicked.
okay, so she's stuck in there for a while now. What, 3-4 days, you say?
Yes, most likely.
Oh, that puts a bit of a damper on things. We have plans.
Now, I can assure you she does not care much about your plans, nor, if you disrupt it, will she not decide to go further with what she could do.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
said only a mask appeared?
I believe a mask appeared and wings seemed to sprout from her back.
Well, the blood erupted into wings of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that means that it's waking up. Well, good luck when it goes to the next part.
Do you have any instructions for that?
Next part, please?
It will likely, let's put it this way. What you saw was a fight over who gets control.
Uh-huh.
Dahlia or her other half. Next time, Dahlia won't get a say. Or at least, not next time, but when it decides to put its foot down, it will push Dahlia's personality to the side and take over completely.
Is that a permanent issue?
No, as long as eventually when everything else it's deemed as an enemy is dead, it
Raise-
will revert
raise
back
the hand
to
for a second.
her.
When it moved around, it burned both Peleus and I.
Then I would be cautious.
No, we'll just have to knock her out again.
Or you guys could try just actually being friends with her.
Why do I have the distinct impression when the other personality takes over, that won't matter so much?
It will matter to an extent. Let's put it this way. I, as her husband, once saw her go into this when she was Diane. She didn't bother me, but she did slaughter a number of people that day.
Like you said, people that it views as an enemy. If Dahlia views you as a non-threat, it'll leave you alone.
If it didn't touch you, it probably means that it already views some of you as potential friends. Granted, that's very rare, so congratulations, you made the cut.
Scrap just gives Floor a double thumbs up.
I understand me, but why Yordrick? He does nothing wrong.
Yes,
I
neither do
explained
people
this
who-
already. He's just like, ah.
Say, just because you did nothing wrong doesn't mean you couldn't be a potential threat.
Fair enough.
It has to very much trust you not to raise a finger towards you. That being said, don't attack it, even if it does, because it will change its mind.
Does it talk?
If it
Is
chooses
there a
to.
means of reasoning with it?
He just kind of stares off for a second as if having a war flashback. No.
What
If
does
you
it
want
know?
to know, if you want to know where Dahlia gets her stubbornness from, it leaks through.
What was that no to?
That
If it
no,
can be
there's no
reasoned with.
communicating with it.
It will talk to people if you attempt to talk to it. However, it typically ignores most people. Consider it like an extreme trauma victim. It doesn't want to talk to anyone unless it feels safe around them.
Pretty sure I've seen what people have done to try and draw it out, so I can understand that.
So it always comes out to defend her.
Or scrap in this case.
If she views Scrap with enough care, yes, it won't just come out for physical wounds.
I can now just imagine Scrap doing the "you like Krabby Patty's" Squidward face to Dahlia, but it's "you like me, don't you, Dahlia?"
It goes, so congratulations, you two. You two have a very aggressive guardian angel.
Aggressive guardian angel.
Okay. So, our option currently is to simply wait out this orb
Process.
until she's recovered, and then we can get on with saving the city.
It would seem so.
Well,
I don't
I'm
suppose
not
you're
going anywhere.
inclined to stick around.
Come again?
Got what a play say?
I-
Sorry.
And I don't suppose you're looking to stick around here?
I'll stick around until she's awake. After that, I'm gonna have to go and get my group together and, well, in better terms, stall the Yamakashi clan as long as I can. I'm afraid that this will come to a confrontation. Like I
That's
said,
fine by me.
they'll stop at nothing to get her back.
Pictures
And
are
judging on the note that they pinned to my wife's corpse, I don't think they're planning to be friendly towards her in this life.
Yordi just kind of thinks for a second, then looks over to you, Blaze. Blaze, did you stop by the guild and tell them that we're not dead?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Just need to check to make sure they didn't send the guards this way.
Yes, no, I informed them that we were quite not dead.
Just checking.
Well, most of us anyways.
Hmm.
Give a little. I give like a little, you know how you do like you level off your hand to like shake it up and down a little bit to like be like 50-50 on something. I kind of do that for one of us.
You didn't tell them Dolly was dead, did you?
You know.
Better not have.
I didn't exactly say she was dead. Just that there were complications.
Oh. Where did you get the scroll of sending from?
I had one in my desk.
Pretty sure it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anvil was desk.
Context. It was an emergency call for the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That
Or
turned
for
into
her
an
to just copy
Emergency
eventually.
call for the grandpa.
Yeah.
He was at one point someone's boyfriend. This is kosher.
True. Well, I spilled my guts to you all. Don't worry, there's nothing much that could actually get through that cocoon. If you want to come out here and try talking to it, that's up to you. From what I can tell, she's a little angry at me.
I tried to. It yelled at me. Well, one of them did anyways.
Yeah, they're probably having a disagreement when it comes down to you then.
What it sounded like.
Well,
Alright. Well,
I guess we
I guess
wait
can plan
then.
our next move then.
My
We
next
have
move
time.
is to dig in here and get comfortable until she wakes up.
I meant more for after this.
if you want to get comfortable, in one moment, just knocks on the door,
Magnificent mansion away.
Here
comes
the mansion.
opens it up, and there's the magnificent mansion. He just steps on through.
Hell yeah, my boy.
Well, the bathroom's still on the left.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Either you
Goes to the
excuse me.
bathroom.
I'm rather done with this series and like to get back to my persona of kooky happy grandfather. I gotta make
No.
sure she's happy when she gets out of there.
Oh, that persona's been burned for us.
Broden, I need you to just yes or no on that thing I just sent you.
Yes.
Good. Now, Peleus. As you wander in there and you turn to the left, there is no bathroom.
Oh, that motherfucker.
You hear it in the distance.
Wow.
Oh, wait a second. Here's the thing. If it's always on the left, as you start to turn, it will move with you.
Yes.
You gotta chase her like a tail.
Yeah.
What if you just crab walk to the left without looking left?
I was gonna say,
Technically,
don't
that
push
would
me
work.
on this, I'll make one.
To the left for everybody else.
Yeah.
Blaze turns to the right after like 10 hours of searching.
Bathroom is right there.
Bathroom's right there.
So you turn right, bathroom's right there.
You have to hold up your hands and make sure you haven't been going the wrong direction for hours.
As soon as you like turn right, though, you once again hear the laugh of the grandpa.
Echoing through the hall.
Yep.
I like to think he's not even laughing at Peleus, but something completely different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I immediately Broden, can we make the bathroom on the right for him?
Yeah, that's
I
exactly what
knew it was
yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
like,
that.
yeah.
God, I hate that I'm always in sync with this shit.
Well, because if you're gonna be a shitter in a mansion.
I know, but like, god damn it, we're just shitters of the same flavor. I did it back at Galliva during Festivus. I'm doing it now in the mansion, god damn it.
4 hours, shall we call it here?
Sure.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Yeah.
We have...
Yes.
Look, Floor, you didn't have to yell at us.
I didn't.
I was taking care of my dogs for like more than half of that.
I mean,
fair,
you didn't have
yeah.
to do much.
No, I'm like, well, I got a headache. I'm gonna get up and let my dogs run around. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch us Monday, 7 p.m., same duck time, same duck channel, for One Piece, Endless Horizons, Voyage 5?
6.
6, Voyage 6.
A lot less drama on that one.
A lot less drama, a lot more, wow, these guys suck. We don't. Yeah.
Let's make them not anymore.
More funny shenanigans.
Follow, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, all that stuff if you like what you heard / saw. Don't touch the lava cocoon. And choose
No,
your
we
role
can't touch the lava.
carefully.